Should be starting, yes. Okay, welcome to the grand finals. It's gonna be Dutch&Deutsch destruction from the south side. That's GiantDwarf as the US and the Angry Dutchman as the Soviets. Facing off here, Aljosa, buy me a car, I guess, with the OKW. Getting in his car, of course, with Jhiaxus two sides, with the Austria, and yes, it is indeed, as the name implies, the Team BOBER. And it's gonna be Jhiaxus with the Austria, of course, versus GiantDwarf as the US player, and I'm here with Mr. Elpern as the co-caster, I'd say.
Scout vehicle ready.
Howdy.
Yeah. Google is out, and there's gonna be the MG42.
And we also have the first commander selection from GiantDwarf. Are you surprised? It's airborne.
Definitely always surprised seeing this of him every match.
Well, it is a best of 5, right? And there is a Commander Terminator in this tournament, so he can only run this once.
Yeah,
So
pretty sure he's...
Yeah?
He's probably a huge fan of that rule.
You think so?
Yeah. So he can't play airborne every game.
Well, we got the first couple of sandbags coming up here for Dutchman on the cutoff. Like to see that. Very nice. We'll see here if Aljosa can harass him a bit. Kobol is approaching.
The increased society from the Kubo, he figured that it's already the sandbag, so it's not a great deal here.
Might be going for the fuel point instead.
Seems like it, but Dutchman is prepared.
You know, GiantDwarf here spots the machine gun. He knows it's on the cutoff, which... Oh, he's actually getting a flanking in here. Rifles coming in from the side. Not going all in on it though. Just some harassment. It's in there on the other side. Looks like Aljosa managed to deny Dutchman by the full capture.
So far, good start for the Axis. Definitely some work here of the Kubo with a nice dive on the conscript here.
Yeah, it's gonna force that away. Fortress Dutchman is not ready yet. He needs to get that fortress up.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while getting out those units. Definitely needs the medic as well.
Meanwhile, a ton of beacons here from GiantDwarf. He's probably going to opt for some airborne as soon as he unlocks them. 3 CPs. We've also got a captain out. So yeah, he's doing that captain after the second squad, like we saw earlier in the tournament, which delays his third rifleman, but or third infantry unit, but should potentially be able to net him some very early.
Captain is a bit stronger, so be a decent choice here. Maybe choice based on his experience. So nice incendiary from Aljosa here. Hitting both the units from Dutchman.
It's going to be a bit costly here for Dutchman, but he does manage to force a retreat here on most of Aljosa's units. Finally getting that fuel under control.
Still lacks the medics, but it's the resources.
Nice merge there on the engineer before retreating, and then we got another conscript coming up, so he should be able to hold on to this. The issue is though that now that he's basically put all his units on the field, cut off nice open, and Aljosa is looking to exploit that. Rifleman coming in from GiantDwarf, trying to stop the advancement.
Yeah, he's ready for that now. GiantDwarf, rather he going here for the help and harassing Jhiaxus, I guess.
Very good teamwork there. He realizes, you know, he needs to help to get the fuel under control there, and if the rifles weren't there, he would have lost the cutoff again, so would have meant even less fuel income.
Little detail here to notice is that the allies, maybe not with the resource advantage, but definitely ticking down some VPs here for the Axis already.
I just gotta ask, what do you think about this captain retreat? Is he looking to supervise, perhaps, or that seems very strange to me?
Yeah, it's very odd. Might be a misclick, actually.
Or he wants to reroute it to get to the the other cutoff, but I mean most Dutchman's units are coming out.
I
so
think
should
it's
be
a
fine.
misplay.
I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, I would assume misplay here.
Is it though? It's kind of supervised. I'm conflicted. I mean, it's sort of strange because why would you otherwise go for the super early captain, right?
Yeah, he's supervising. Yeah.
Half track, waiting for orders.
Interesting. I don't know. Interesting choice here. I wouldn't say it's worth
Anti-tank
it.
gun, ready for action.
I guess GiantDwarf doesn't think so. Now in return he's gonna lose his cutoff. Possibly, well Jhiaxus is a bit slow upon it. He's not really going for it, so he's probably still gonna get it.
Point is being overrun.
Pretty decent timing, gets a huge volley off from Grenadiers, forcing everything away there. Actually, now he's got some momentum. He could go for the cutoff and even the fuel. There's only one single machine gun protecting 2 points. Math does not add up.
2-2's there, but GiantDwarf is gonna be helping it again. Dutchman here.
Yeah, they seem to be reworking what his units get over to Aljosa, but Aljosa is off the field as well. It's like a massive route here for the Axis. Let's see if the allies can get some land grab with this. Little VP is free real estate. Got the Pack 40 coming out. Still no vehicle for Aljosa. Might opt to skip it.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna go for early P4.
Yeah, I went for an early machine gun as well. Early, I guess you go for an early machine gun, but a machine gun nonetheless.
Yeah, that's gonna delay the rocket.
Yeah.
Dutchman with no tech, but yeah. Yeah, it's definitely can annoy Aljosa here.
I mean, this is a massive cutoff though. Got most of GiantDwarf's forces in the center as well. They might actually be able to even hold on to this if you can get the AA in a good position here to hold that cutoff. Looks like Axis actually has completely base locked here. We'll see if they can push out of the shell.
I think they need get the Cubo, but yeah, I think for holding it they would need the Browning, to be honest. Since there's the Pack 40.
Yeah, seems you're right. He's opting to stay back. Perhaps go for the other cutoff.
Conscript lives. It's rather early veteran survives of DPS.
Rifle knight there, dodge comes for GiantDwarf.
Let's play it from Jhiaxus though, with the game lead taking for himself the VP to stop the VP bleed if it matters. Pack 40 connect.
Yeah. Nice attack round
Nice.
attempt, but
Lead.
no attack round god. That's what Aljosa likes to call it.
GiantDwarf also moved
Jesus.
sideways.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's
Fisticals
gonna be...
dropping.
Yeah. Aljosa finding a mind here on the left hand side.
Wait, what? Are you live?
Yes. I'm at 9 minutes 12 now.
I'm at 7 minutes. I think it's still catching up for me for some reason. Give it a minute.
Okay,
Hopefully it
I'm
works.
just pausing.
Yeah, just keep it paused.
Maybe it's the processing. For me it's at 9:12. So you're still speeding up, I guess.
Alright, now, okay, yeah, you can go.
9:12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strange.
So
As long as it works.
yeah.
And it seems to be working.
Yeah, it's final. It's running. 9:24. And yeah, I guess Jhiaxus is back with some map control here. Pushing back. Dutchman at the fuel. Quite low here on the roads.
Commander selections. We got Jaeger Infantry from Jhiaxus and Spec Ops from Aljosa. Two very strong commanders, I'd say.
Yeah, one is more related to 1v1, I'd say, with the Jaeger Infantry doctrine. Very common over there. comparison to 2v2.
You get camo and the JCS, the JG Command Squad, is very, very strong.
Yes.
It's probably one of the better units in the game, I would say. That and the boys section, I think, are both very strong. Not
Yeah,
quite
decent
guards,
units.
but like just a tier below guards, essentially. Very strong units.
A nice utility with the flare.
Yeah, flare, and you get smoke, and you still got the rifle nade, and of course with this commander you get sprint, so...
Yeah, he
Very
can't
nice.
though get the G43s though now for his grand, so... But who knows, maybe we will see some peak rounds with G43s. Yeah, now Axis with some real nice map control.
Yeah, Aljosa got back onto the field. Very strong positions here. He's got machine gun covering, he's got this league out. Kevin is retreating for
2-2
some
might
reason.
die. Oh, that was close. Missed the shot here. 2-2 lives.
M1.
Yes.
Dutchman a bit slow here out on the field. Also gone for defensive tactics. A very strong commander, I would say. Should be quite nice on this map. He's got Dushka and of course got the ATO launch, which is just in general very strong in team games.
Not to forget about the 120. Maybe hide it here well behind some line of sight. It's hard to push that possibly. So far not too many wipes.
Machine gun though. We also opted for double flamer, which if Aljosa spots that, which he should, would be laying down some pretty strong mines. Also infiltration grenades!
Yes, oh.
Dutchman not
that
paying
wipes.
attention.
Yes.
Cost him a conscript.
Yeah, that's
He did
not gonna
go
help
for,
here.
He did go for 4 conscripts, however, so he still has 3.
Yeah, I would say that greatly delayed any armor, maybe, in terms of manpower, but...
Yeah. And obviously it's not a good thing. But it's less harmful than if you only went for 3 conscripts.
And he's gonna rush the T-34, I think.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely. Its tier 4 is already up and is about a minute away, but this fuel cutoff definitely hurt him quite a bit. It could have been out already if he didn't lose the fuel control here.
Yeah, now the allies probably behind, although with the fuel. It's... I would, calculate it that way for now. He lost the fuel now for quite a while, and as you can see, Yosha's very close to his P4 here. Well, so it's gonna be possibly the same timing for Dutchman's T34 and Alyosha with the P4 somewhat, so yeah. That, I guess, tells it away. And we have paratroopers from GiantDwarf.
Getting their LMGs.
Dutchman also lacks this, so it can be dangerous. And he doesn't have snares as well. So that first P4 could make definitely some devastating play here against Dutchman, I think.
Definitely. More infiltration grenades. Dodge this time around though. Also got a flanking Stern Pioneer. Look at the position of the Stern Pioneer there. It's very nice. On the retreat path. Can you pick up the Combat Engineer? It should live. Yeah. That conscript now though. More infiltration nades.
I think it's safe.
Yeah.
GiantDwarf almost capping here, or maybe capping after all. The fuel point.
Rifle.
Yeah, calculated, I'd say.
Playing with some
And
thin margins.
And using suppressive fire here as well. For winning the engagement.
Assist gun coming up for Dutchman. I don't know if he's realized he still doesn't have snares. It can sometimes be forgotten about when you take for it so early.
Yeah, that's possible.
It always feels like such a bad investment.
Yeah. It's like a bad investment maybe against decent players with good micro.
No, I think it's always a good investment, it just feels like a bad investment. So you're basically just throwing some resources or getting
Yes, especially when you dodge it. But yeah, now we have the exact scenario. There's Dutchman with no snares. But there's no infantry anywhere nearby, and I guess he's gonna lose at 34. It's also late Cis guns.
Yeah, a bit
Overconfident.
yeah, from Dutchman. He did see the P4 and then goes hit the T34 snare. That's gonna cost him.
And there's the dive from Jhiaxus upon GiantDwarf. Getting the Ost from the round here. But he gets scared. Gets scared from diving too deep.
Seems that way. Ostwind here is interesting from Jhiaxus. I think because Aljosa skipped the flak half track. I actually think Ostwind makes a lot of sense because it's also anti-air, right?
Yeah, they probably know that GiantDwarf went for airborne as he did a lot in this event. Any first match, so he's probably scared about P47s.
Yeah.
So that's a nice coordination here from the BOBERs. Aljosa and Jhiaxus, of course.
Yeah, I'm liking the setup here for Axis. Definitely.
Yeah, they definitely play cautious, strong, but secure. With a clear game plan. Also look at those double pack 40s, like Jhiaxus is basically well prepared for anything. Like he could also split them up so he can protect well both the fuel and the cutoff, I guess. Against any armor or something.
We're also getting some more camouflage on his grenadiers and his machine gun, so it's, you know, it's sort of nullifying the Pathfinder a bit. Since, you know, the long vision doesn't really reveal the camouflage units.
Yes.
Nice soft counter.
Yeah, I think they maybe had a clear game plan here. They thought it through well. And as you can...
spots the Pathfinders and they opt for the Jaeger infantry introduction. It's solid.
They're supervised yet again upon the battalion command post, and he might be going for a Jackson, I think.
Uh-oh. Packs in the open. Paratroopers could just get on top of that.
Yeah, they're coming in
There we
now.
go, there's the reaction from GiantDwarf. Jhiaxus is still not moving.
They
Really wish he
figure
would
it.
close in with these paras, get on top of them, you know?
Capture point
That
is
could be
under
2
attack.
V-crews if he was a bit more active there, I think.
Dutchman's still struggling here with the resource count.
Yeah, using the first tank is disaster, right? Let's get a second one going up now.
Cobora Jax just standing. But yeah, getting ground attack though.
He's got good vision and it's a difficult angle to shoot at with 80 guns with left side there being controlled by Axis units.
Yeah, so now there's the supervised Jacksons. But yeah, that captain basically standing there for almost 2 minutes, I think, just waiting to supervise Jackson. It feels a bit too much. Maybe that unit could have done something at
Maybe
the
he
battlefield.
expected more fuel control, you know? Bundle nade on Dutchman. Oh, eats it, but it's when the cost of wind power, so...
He bounces the shot, but we're just so insecure with our decision. Changing his mind like 3 times. Now he pushes the Cis actually. Captain is ready as well. Oh, Cis is alive.
The enemy is over.
Very
Gotta be a bit
fortunate.
more cautious here from Aljosa, I think. So he is in double tapping.
Yes. Almost
Looks like
lost
this,
that Fox Radio.
Engagement in the center though allowed Dutchman to finally get potentially back under control. Aljosa's already heading there.
He's tried to threat push GiantDwarf to help Jhiaxus, I guess, to get hands on his VP. So I can bring in the triple VP.
Dushka bundled. Holmes getting low as well. D4 there is a Raken. D4
Oh,
goes
P4
down.
dies, yeah.
Yeah, double tapped.
Good job from GiantDwarf.
Definitely. Dutchman needs the breathing room.
Yes, but also some unfortunate, I guess, penetrating all those shots. That's
What do you mean? It's a guaranteed penetration on the P4J. That unit is garbage.
well, it's not a. You can bounce and miss though, still.
What is
It's exactly what Dwarf has out. Yes. Yeah, I mean, they're quite ahead with the fuel, so it's not so scared about getting dived here from the allies, so you can play it that way, I see. Yeah. And it's the command panther for
going Brumby would also just feed a lot of veterans here to the Jhiaxus.
yes.
Oh, this conscript's dead.
It might get around the corner, yes. It's not less. Yeah, Command Panther is definitely a good choice, especially since Jhiaxus went with the Panzerwerfer. Definitely provides you some intel and security.
Let's pop the flares to reveal all the support weapons here.
Engineer. Also lives.
Very small margins here for Dutchman. He's playing on.
Yeah, good choice here with the 80 Overwatch, because they lack so much fuel, so yeah, he's gonna need it.
He has the munitions, but dude, look at this Uber though, it's coming on the flank. All you need is one well-placed bundle and...
I think Aljosa will come in for the dive of the command
he's
panther.
smelling blood. He's smelling blood, but what if he gets near?
Ram would be good now, but it's far away.
You know, if I was Dutchman, I would ram that. I would ram that. But it's gonna get... No, he cancels the snare.
Interesting. For Ostwind, very low, but less, I think.
Packs are in the position though, yeah, he can't close in on that. We have LAB coming down on the 50 cans, gonna force them away.
Wow, that's so fortunate.
I have never seen this ability do that.
Yeah, that's just insanely lucky here.
Yeah, this is like one of the worst artillery barrages in the game. I mean, the only upside with it is that it's very cheap, but to have it just one, that's insanely lucky.
It's also scary here, the AA.
Yeah, but he's shooting at the 50 cal, I think. He might change target now, no?
Yeah. Imagine you would have gotten that double miss target hit on the AA dying instantly. That would be the counter luck, I guess.
That is
we might get it now.
The worst. Oh.
AA died.
Yeah, and we have the tank strafe as well. Jackson is just sitting there.
It's odd. And there's the Caddy Barrage. Oh, finish of some models here.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Oh, was that a vet one? Or what is that spread?
Yeah. Pretty odd game so far.
Alright, chat is question marking the fact that I claim the LAB is one of the worst. But it definitely is when it comes to the payload. The upside of the LAB is that it's very cheap. It's definitely one of the worst ones.
Yeah, it's cheap, but not that good. Sometimes it misses all the shots upon a target and you might just stay inside of it.
I've seen more success from Major RD and that shit is 60 missions.
Yes.
Well, Aljosa is smelling
34
blood
is
here.
probably dead. Yeah.
Decred
Unless he misses. One misses, but connections.
Oh! Jackson and
nice
then
shot
one
from
coming in.
Jackson.
Is it enough though?
Should have rammed here, I think, but yeah, it's gonna live now. Well, that's unfortunate for Dutchman.
He tried sprinting in, but didn't get there in time.
Nice use here of the HWT, like the armor piercing shot from the Jackson. Still lacking the damage though.
Under attack.
But yeah, even if so, they lose their tank. Aljosa could rebuild quite faster, it seems.
I feel like it's not really like decisive wins though. He's basically risked the command counter there for T34. Like that could have been a lot worse.
Yes, or next at the 3 barrage out, almost wiping another.
LAB there on the 50 cal, no decrew this time, however. I love what I'm seeing here from Jhiaxus. It's basically using the grenadiers as pathfinders.
Yeah, look at them staring at each other, basically hidden.
I think Jhiaxus knows that there's pathfinders there, but yeah.
Yeah, that's both revealed.
Scott though.
Can't one-tap a unit like that. But yeah, forcing a unit off definitely worth something. Oh, big tech coming in from GiantDwarf. Oh, that could be a devastating Werfer. Oh no.
Yeah, but the Werfer is so close.
Oh, still not too bad.
2 models.
Well, and one, I think, from the 80, the M1.
So Panther out for Jhiaxus. I would like to see him keep probing here. Yeah, get the Pathfinders up there. You could scout for the Werfer.
My double pick 40 is creeping up as well. Caddy barrage from
The weak.
yes. BOBER is also very low, but
So is that combat engineer? Wait, did he cancel the carry? That didn't sound like a full barrage.
We're at 200 points.
I think that's possible.
Losing a capture point.
Some artillery coming in, maybe Major. Yes, Major trying to finish off with the red barrage.
Aljosa is looking for the dive here. He's using flares, looking for that Jackson. Is coming in behind M1. There's only one M1. There is a rifleman though. I think that's why he's
Oh, he triggers the 80 Overwatch. I don't think that's too early.
Yeah, I also lost the captain there. Machine guns. But he might just have been fearing a dive really.
Yes. And we have another strafe. Jackson lives so close.
That was so well placed. That was really well placed there from Jhiaxus.
Yeah.
Didn't get anything. I think he might have
Double
been aiming
assist
for the squad,
barrage
actually.
on the MG34. It gets the crews here in the middle.
See, that's better than the LAB. That's more consistent than the LAB and it's cheaper.
It only costs 80 ammunition.
Isn't it 35 each, so 7? Yeah, 70 munitions.
Oh, 70. Ah, yeah, 70. Yes. Yes, it's cheaper. So ghosts to the rifleman here. Yeah, it looks desperate, I think.
Definitely. Really good use out of this Austin then from Jhiaxus.
So far no P-47's been used, but there's no ammunition for that one. We have a new T-34.
I guess GiantDwarf has just been spending munition on the M1, right? The 8 gun.
Yes. And he's also upgrading his infantry with yeah, the Zooks, etc. That's costly.
Same bars yet? No. I can see on the Pathfinders anyway.
1919 though, expensive.
Yeah, it's like 90 or something, right? Oh, 120 actually.
Yeah, it's very expensive for us. Yeah, he definitely spent something. And yeah, Ostwind 21 kills. Nature also got some Zooks, by the way, 100 ammo for that one.
And it's a Sherman or something to control that right side, I think. He seems to be opting for another Jackson though. I don't hate that either. The double Jackson there is just so dangerous.
Yeah, so the goal here is to scare off the Ostwind with superior armor.
Standing
Oh,
by.
using the
Corner.
spot.
And let Dutchman play left side.
Yes.
I think playing 2 VPs makes a lot of sense because we have the ATO on, which is really good if you force your opponent to launch out.
Yes. Especially combined with the P47, if so eventually.
That's super dangerous.
It's got also definitely some good range in the middle. It seems like Allies is gonna make it back into the game here.
Like what Dutchman's doing is reinforcing the left side. Lots of mines, sandbags.
Tank destroyer is ready for orders.
It's not gonna make it very annoying for Aljosa to deal with. Aljosa only has 1 Stern Pioneer, which needs to also be not only sweeping but repairing,
You're
etc.
ready. Send
Yeah,
orders.
losing that P4 definitely hurt him here with the map control and the ammo side here for him.
Stuck out though for Aljosa, interesting. They're doubling down on the rocket dart. We got P-Werfer and Stuck out.
I guess decision for the double
Trackers now
this.
available for operations.
Also, why is
Another
that?
nice rave attempt.
Alright, is my game bugged? That was so strange. The Stern Pioneer revealed the mine without having the sweepers.
Could be a server lag issue, something like with the replay. Now he has it. Could be some desync issue.
Yeah, that's clear concept. He didn't swipe the code, so it's still there. Watch the Obers walk on it.
Yeah, for me he's having it activated now.
GiantDwarf. Getting some good shots off.
He really wants to get that boss fight. Oh, Mark on
We've lost a squad of
Yeah.
infantry.
Wiped
I missed a
something, it
shot.
looked like. Not sure what it wiped, but it was not that.
the extremely died in the middle as well.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate missing with the Mark, because Mark gives accuracy on the Panzer, on the... pretty sure it's like 35% accuracy or something.
I think it was.
Reconnaissance by
I don't have the
now
stat
available.
thing. But it says
Yeah,
improve accuracy, so
mean-
I'm pretty sure that one is accuracy focused.
Accuracy and damage. You can basically do 2 shots, of course, to Scott with the Mark. That's why he's using it
Points.
for that specific target to finish it off very quick. But he missed the first shot and then decided to fall back.
Only 5 kills on the last win.
Yeah,
Really good investment so far.
it's almost vet free. I might reach it now. It's vet free.
Gonna rumble out these rifles, yeah. Be careful.
Oh, two dies.
Ooh, that's a massive
Big
loss.
kill.
Enemies
Yeah.
inflicting losses.
I'm not even sure how he spotted that. Was there? Oh, there was a crawler. Oh, that really sucks.
No, I think they didn't the 2-2 even reveal itself by shooting. I'm not sure.
I think it did at the end, unless that was an attack round. The good flank though. Equals the 5th cal. Rifle nade on the Paras. Forced him away. This Scott is doing some damage though.
Allies definitely back into the game. Indecent. Escape bursts out, aiming for those engineers.
Stuck in return though. Is it aiming for the
Stuka
snipe?
caught-
Dutchman not moving.
Oh yes, it was.
Are seizing the sector.
Great
Oh,
snipe
no,
there
Dutch.
from Aljosa. At least the Stuck already paid off in my mind.
Oh, yeah, no, it did. It hurts for Dutchman.
Definitely, yeah.
He can rebuild though.
It's not too expensive.
Yes.
Could have been a T-44 instead, you know? It's always the trade-off.
Oh, 108 in the retreating unit. Oh, guess it's gonna last. Live here. A little bit too late. A nice attempt from Aljosa.
Gotta say, I'm very impressed by Aljosa keeping his tempo on the left. just keep sweeping all those lines. I mean, usually this is very difficult with Okinawa because you only have that
Company
one
might
unit.
get wiped now.
Yeah, that would have been disaster, as I pointed
oh,
out.
lives. Yeah. Oh, JP4 dies in the middle to the double Jackson with this.
I didn't even know that
A
was
little bit too aggressive.
Went fast.
Well, I
Short-lived.
guess you can say it never was really out. This one basically didn't exist.
GiantDwarf's army is looking insane now. It's getting a second spot out as well. That's very strong army here.
And 42 might get wiped. Oh yes, it's gone.
We have lost an MG.
It's really the path thing.
Jhiaxus are gonna...
Oh, look at that. The Pathfinders, I think they died. They just went inside of the house when it collapsed and they might be glitched now.
Yeah, I think
they're
they're
glitched.
alive. He has lost the card.
Warning
Yeah.
gang.
Actually not sure.
Well, we'll see. It could be that glitch. Sometimes it happens if there's no hero.
Ram and snare on command panther with ooh and
Yes.
Tenko, what?
Oh yeah, that's a dead command panther.
Definitely.
Well, now the Pathfinders, the paratroopers are gonna die.
Crew just got wiped out.
Yeah. GiantDwarf didn't realize that actually his unit is still alive, but without UI.
Yeah. I don't know if he could have retreated them, but I think it was possible, because I've seen that before. It's more rare to get them stuck.
It's a super rare bug. I had it myself. I can still retreat and use it.
It's still best case scenario for him, so he can't blame the bug. I mean, it's either that or he lose the unit, so...
Yes.
Another Stuka, let's see what it finds. It's aiming at the center. He gets a conscript.
Or conscript.
That's some
It's
very
best
strong
caliber
things
up.
up here from the Jhiaxus in the past minute or so. Wiping 2 units from GiantDwarf. Get the conscript from Dutchman.
Yeah, no, Aljosa's still low on armor here. Some 2 tanks.
Everyone here?
Oh yeah, losing the command panther, yeah. And the
Meanwhile,
JP4, yeah, you're right. Aljosa is actually looking terrible shaky. He only has that Stuka really.
Dutchman could go for the Giga dive with the 2 T-34s in just about a moment, trying to find that Stuka maybe, or looking out for it at least. And Jackson, oh, they might be diving. No, GiantDwarf is scared here. In
Could
the
just
end.
decrew and get the Sherman as well. GiantDwarf's army is looking insane. It's just general motors, you know, all over.
Yes.
Allied war machine.
Ford would be proud man, but there's no Sherman in it.
He's gonna find the Pack 40s here with the infantry. This could actually end the game right here if he manages to take out Jhiaxus army.
Devastating flank.
Decrews 1.
Yeah, I don't know, Jhiaxus not making use of this bomber here for defending. That would have just defended somewhat well this Pack 40, and now he might just gonna lose all his army for not making use of the bomber, I think.
That's
Seems
crushing
like
blow.
it.
Minus 2 Pack
Meanwhile,
40s,
there's
600
this
manpower.
Dutchman.
Beat out of us.
Dutchman might lose the T-34.
Remaining.
A nice
Should be
barrage.
fine.
Yeah. This
Difficult angle to get the Raketten here on the T-34.
Jhiaxus just realized that he has a bomber. And it gets attacked.
Oh, not snared, it wasn't enough.
Yeah. Was the double snare and the bomber got the HP for that one.
Stuka coming
Oh,
out
Stuka
again, but
coming
that
in.
Stuka
Oh,
is
no.
dangerous. You don't want to shoot here. Yeah, you want to pull back.
Missing the shots here from the bomb. Jackson could die.
Oh
gonna
no,
die
the
here to
traffic
block.
jam in front of the Raketten!
Oh, he missed the shot. It's gonna live now, I think.
Here comes Göring
Oh
with the
no,
Stukas.
there's the delay. Oh man, it bounced all the final shots from the spear and lives. Oh, there's
Gonna get
the
the snare,
house, okay. Yeah.
We just lost lost a
It's shaky from
Yeah,
both sides there, I'd say. And Grumber survives though, so there is still some hope here for the Axis, but...
They're at 200 points.
Yeah, shaky gameplay, but allies with the comeback. Jhiaxus. Jhiaxus still with a decent army comp, though Aljosa, he's in grave danger.
Task complete.
I feel like, you know, Jhiaxus has such a huge army still, but he's just struggling to get anything done with it. It's very difficult to get any killing blows with this. The double Jackson roaming around, it's just so easy to lose
Exactly.
stuff.
He opted in for that early mid-game with the doctrine, and now he's facing some serious issues here. And GiantDwarf bringing in the Sherman here for defending the VP as well.
It's
What
just
he
perfect
needs,
location for it.
yeah, like Jax having his some big skill planes, like a big loiter, definitely would be better by now. So he could possibly dive just the US with messing some Panthers, but he doesn't have anything for diving GiantDwarf. He can just picking apart with the Scots here, letting him up. Pretty scary. So he cannot deny them. He will get very strong eventually.
Becoming very desperate here for the Axis. Aljosa is sending in his cannon and infantry to the meat grinder.
Yeah.
Everything just risks getting wiped. Same for Jhiaxus here, just putting the grenadiers onto that VP
Ooh.
from a
Did you see
Sherman
that
with a
wipe?
massive shot. Yeah, massive shot there.
Yes.
And Aljosa's about to lose our cannon.
Aljosa wiping a con in the middle, but there is the counter barrage from the caddy wiping the over. Yeah, it's a trade-off.
Almost
We
gets
might
the
also
fall through.
lose.
There's another barrage, dude!
Oh.
Run!
Yeah, run for your life. Yeah,
Aljosa
I
now
don't know.
down to 40 pop cap.
Very strong comeback.
They're standing on a mine there. Not seeing it, it's the small rear echelon mines. Very
Bad
difficult to
army
spot.
comp from GiantDwarf with so many units, but he's not even beyond pop cap.
Yeah,
Look at that, and he's not repairing anything. So
it's just General Motors, man.
it's just a US late game. Yeah.
Nice Scott finding the pioneers there, almost getting both.
So, and there is in danger.
Yeah,
I don't know
great
what
use
that
of HVAC
Brumba
there.
is doing. Really don't know what's the purpose of the Brumba. It's just semi-AFK, I think.
I
That's
think
how I
it's
would
just.
call it.
I think the idea is to help out his teammate in the middle, but he's struggling with the micro here. He's getting a second Panther though. This could be the turnaround here if he can get the jump on the Jackson.
It's gonna take a while for him to repair. Oh, it's another Sis barrage in the middle. Missing. Yeah. It's gonna take a while for Jhiaxus to get his units back, but this Brumba is really inactive.
Also, this Stuck guy is.
Like, look at it, Brumba, 2 kills and it's been out for like 10 minutes, I think.
He's got 4 now.
Yes. It just doubled, so... Within one shot. Okay, yes.
Is this on the caddy?
Lex the Inter. But there's a new command panther finally for the ocean.
He's got a lot of work to do though. I wonder if they have the high 100 VPs remaining. They're not triple capped currently, so there's some silver lining there.
It's both somewhat low on VPs, but of course Allies catching up with the very decent map control though. You know, what do you think about those ammo catches here from Jhiaxus? Not sure what's the point of it. There's only a strafe here. And he likes to
like,
rush.
what should he do? Is pop cap with the useless army. It's
Yeah,
I
true.
don't know.
Just
it's just a
Aljosa
difficult
could
position really.
have made some use of some extra fuel, I think. Oh, nice rifle grenades here. I think wipe the Pathfinder, yes.
Oh,
Pathfinder's down from GiantDwarf, yes.
well, let's open up some more pop cap. It's another Jhiaxus out. GiantDwarf almost has more armor than Aljosa has units.
Yes, something like that.
Yeah, center is hell for the Axis. How did he take this star back? T-34 is a Sherman, Appelscott. Sisparashas and Dushkas. They're making some progress though, but it's pricey. It's pricey. Here comes the Katusha as well. Stuka looking for the counter fire. It's ready in a second. He's looking for that.
And it's buffed
I'm
by
confident,
the
but it's
command
so
center.
far up!
Uh-oh. Oh, he gets scared from the T-34 here.
Yeah.
But 2 rockets are out of 3. Oh, he gets it still. But Stuka also
Uses the
dies.
Stuka for it, and I don't know. I think allies can afford trades here.
Oh,
Rattling coming, 8 watch! Yeah.
oh no, that's a dead command center.
Yeah, lost the engine to it too. That's so unlucky, because that's not even a guarantee.
Massive throw here. My Aljosa.
I throw is more if they're ahead, you know. It's
But they were
just
very
desperate.
ahead.
It's just
in
been
this
desperation from the Axis the past like 10 minutes or something. That Ostwind's still alive and kicking though. Vet 3, 30 kills.
The Rumba might die. To the Zoops, though it's not rolling out. To communicate, I'd rather say misplay than speak. To be honest. Oh, Panther might finish
So
off the
much
Sherman.
damage here. And Axis just have to hold it. Get the Sherman, but everything else here is so low.
Osman dies, but 3, that's unfortunate.
So does a few rifles though. Here comes the Panther looking for anything, but there's too much here. There's so much AT.
Look, the Stuck has been called for the pop efficiency.
We also have radio silence coming in from Aljosa. Gets a wipe somewhere. I think Starfire wiped a conscript, it looks like.
Yes.
It looks like the Dutchman is kind of dying here on the VP. He's losing a lot of units.
Oh, Ober
But
dies.
so does the Axis though, yeah. Aljosa, 20 pop cap, no armor. Where is your army, Aljosa?
No fuel as well. And Jax is sending in the Grando. Nice play here. Really needs the decrew. Decap, I mean.
An Uber from Aljosa trying to valiantly hold on to the left, but there's tanks. And yeah, just forced to run to save as much manpower.
Yeah, that could be it for the Axis. The repairs are quite fast for the Axis as well, but gonna be facing a triple cap here from the Allies. Right. Yeah, we can't do much about it. The Vet 5 League facing off the T-34. 20 kills.
It's desperation, yeah.
Okay, it's gonna live. It's fortunate since Vet 5 League is pretty decent.
Well, GiantDwarf's army just keeps expanding. Only Sherman coming out now.
Jhiaxus is coming in again for the VP on the right hand side.
Well, Aljosa using sticks and stones trying to get his center VP back.
They only have 25 points remaining.
He got a Shrek now. It's gonna be his 80. Need a Shrek.
Can man do such reckless hate? Well, he's trying, but I mean, this is...
dies. Using the Pioneer here definitely hurts. And I guess it's the GG push from Jhiaxus.
Yeah,
It's all or nothing.
going in here, but it's 5 EPs and triple cap, so it's safe to say GG well played to the Team Allies, Dutchman and GiantDwarf taking game 1 in this best of 5 series.
With a decent comeback as well here. They have been very low on VPs, but then they get in the kills here upon the armor from Aljosa.
Yeah, and I mean, Axis started off this game so strong here. They had very good map control. Aljosa was getting wipes left and right versus Dutchman. Getting that first T-34 was huge, but then like some of the later trades and GiantDwarf with the double Jackson is just so lethal, and it's so risky to try to get pickups, because if you trade versus the allies, it's just so much worse.
Yes,
so, yeah.
And 43 kills on that Ober as well. But in return, Dutchman with a 33 kill upon his con. Being, I guess, very alive from the beginning of the match. That's pretty decent as well, but yeah. Decent kills for Scots, I'm afraid, as well. So yeah, interesting stats. Not that of a bad KD for Dutchman in the end. GiantDwarf not looking that great, but it's somewhat rifled, I'd say. Very nice damage from him here, and yeah, let's have a look at the graphs. This indeed, in the end, the army value here for the allies taking over the game after Aljosa. They're losing some very important armor upon his army. Making it just behind TheAngryDutchman's army value and never really coming back from that one. Yes. Alright. Let's hope next game's running already.
I can't see it unless it finished very fast, which I hope it didn't.
Oh, they're just still setting up, it seems. Alright.
Alright.
Points held wise, the game. You can see the Axis with the map control lead here for the first 30 minutes. And then the allies sort of turning around the game. Getting in the lead resource control with not losing as many units as the Axis, of course, in terms of fuel. Making it ahead. And finishing off the game for himself. So, yes. After all, I guess also GG's will play to both of the teams. One goes to Dutch&Deutsch Destruction. I guess I'm gonna reboot the game. Game 2 Grand Finals, Tier 2. Jhiaxus and Aljosa from the south side with the allies. Jhiaxus with the Soviets now versus TheAngryDutchman. And Aljosa with the British facing off here GiantDwarf instead. So here's some matchup changes here between the players compared to the last game. And there's gonna be straight away.
You can see the player preferences a bit here. Aljosa with the Brits, of course, as you mentioned, and yeah, no OKW here from the Axis.
Yeah. They both prefer Austria, that's fair enough. But it's interesting to opt in straight away double MG42 as well. Because they feel very confident into that choice.
Yeah, I
and
think
seems
you could definitely argue to skip the MG versus the British here. But we'll see what GiantDwarf can cook up.
Yeah, there's no UC this section, so there's possibly no land lease. I'd say. Yeah, overall no doctrinal choice yet, but I would really rather line out here assault infantry sections with the land lease. Seems rather unlikely.
Yeah, this late, it seems like a strange pick, yeah. I mean, AVRE can be so devastating in the late game, and this map in general tends to go quite late, I would say.
Yeah, we saw some late games on this map in the tourney so far, but will be interesting. Maybe it's just indecisive, gonna wait what the GiantDwarf will be going for, then react accordingly.
This might going down here in the east. MG revealed, not getting any suppression on the section though, which will be quite vital, forcing that away. And with that information, Aljosa can go for the cutoff instead.
Yes, we'll be coming in. Dutchman quite aggressive here in the middle, just forcing a lot of units.
Taking a lot of damage from crossing this red cover. Grenadier is down to 40%. Still no models though.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep them here in the front line. There's no heal as yet. And definitely some gap with the ammo.
Here. I'm just loving how Aljosa positions in the early game. I said this in the first match as well. He just finds this opening and he's gonna get a flank now on the machine gun. If he wants to.
Yes, he does. It's a bit lower here in HP as well.
Yeah, but he gets the cutoff and Dutchman is sort of forced to bail him out a bit. And they could still potentially force this machine gun away if he keeps chasing it.
So he will just block the cutoff, I guess. And now...
I prefer to see him go after the machine gun there actually, just to force it away, but...
Yes.
There's some resource harassment at least.
Gets the UC in and... platoon command post. So it's gonna be a late UC with the upgrade. Jhiaxus with the flank upon the MG42. And force that one away here in the middle.
Some decent damage there.
Yeah. This Dutchman is not gonna fall back. It's risky though. Oh, it's the Wasp. Wasp here. For
That's
Aljosa.
interesting. I wonder if that's a misclick or if actually... I mean, this upgrade has always been a bit memed upon.
Yeah, that's quite scary against Austria with the force range.
I must say, I love Dutchman's S-mines here on the cutoff. It's just so annoying because, you know, Aljosa doesn't even have an engineer yet to begin with. And even if it did, you know, once the 2-2 is out, you can sort of detonate that with the 2-2 fire, so...
Yeah, he gets the AC though. AC could cancel the S-mines, but only if there's a brain around.
Exactly, because then he has to risk losing it.
I know, he only tagged it, okay, so he's... Well, he might get it anyway. But I guess if he goes for the AC, there might be the either eat option here.
Yeah, I think AC makes a lot of sense versus double lost here, because you got two 2-2s, and any 2-2 you kill is just so nice, because that unit becomes so oppressive if it gets to survive the late game.
It's also scary to get nothing against double Austria with double 2-2 possible. Might just get giga dived by two of them, two players. Oh, nice S-mines. Guess I didn't realize.
Oh, he put them on the VPs too. And it's very annoying to deal with.
Yes.
I do feel like S-mines in general are a bit underutilized across the board. They're so strong. Like, sure, it delays your LMGs a bit, but it's also so annoying to deal with.
Yes, especially in a map with so many cutoffs and locations to push for. You can narrow down a bit, like the options you have to defend. Somewhat. It definitely helps, I guess, for having map control consistency. So that's a good idea here.
Allies do have slightly better map control here in the opening. They've had double munitions for quite some time.
Heavy armored car ready.
Here's the AC. Meanwhile, 2-2 is out for both Axis players.
Yeah, so far Axis, both players playing quite similar.
That's also sort of how linear that faction is in opening stages. There's not that much you can do to branch out. Also 2-2 looking for the UC here, but there is an AC.
It's the AC, and there's no snare nearby.
Looks like GiantDwarf is smelling some blood though. Going in on the other side, he knows where the AC is.
You see, he retreats the engineer, so that definitely seals the fate here for the UC possibly.
Oh, AC is coming around and he's doing some very nice ring around.
Oh, GiantDwarf gets scared.
Great play from all players currently.
Yes.
Everything lives there, that's insane.
Yeah, that's very insane.
Both 2-2 escapes, UC escapes.
They with AA from Jhiaxus. Oh,
He's going in again though, but he's got the Grenadiers there, which gives him the confidence to keep the 2-2 on the field here, even with the AEC in such close proximity. And there's still no packs from the Axis, except for Dutchman. He just got one out on the field.
Since we might double down here on GiantDwarf, but now Jhiaxus stopped, changing his mind.
I love this little micro things. Just on the left there, we had a flamer charging down a Grenadier, and the Grenadier was clumped up, but you know, Dutchman just spread them out a bit, which made him get 2 models in the trade of none, so... Just small little tiny micro executions that you can do to improve.
Using the ammo though.
Yeah, I mean, see that or lose models. I mean, he possibly could have stayed in that fight. Just saving the manpower. Also, sniper out for Aljosa. First time we see a sniper in this tournament so far, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I think there has been one. Actually.
Maybe in a match I haven't seen. It's possible.
I think it was Rometh and Decisive.
You predicted it. The ASC cleaned up some of the S-mines. Also,
Yes.
flank here, conscripts coming in. Does he have no snares, no mollies yet, but just the existence of that unit, you know, it's Axis don't know how much
scaring off.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dutchman reaches for the cutoff. Good play here. Dutchman with some nice aggressive plays in this match as well.
Yeah.
I like it.
Playing mostly center though, which I really like.
Sniper's in danger.
He's gonna get the Grenadier. Grenadier gets a snare on the AAC. The smoke is actually a double-edged sword there. Double 2-2 on the AAC.
Actually, I think...
Trying sniper.
Oh, the sniper dies. Yeah.
Gets a 2-2 for it though. I take that trade. Pack 40 opens up fire attack round, misses. Second pack 40 gets the UC. AAC
he
still
didn't
alive.
aim for the AC. Well, but AC would have been definitely the bigger kill here, I think. But yeah, this is not too
Take
bad
what you
as
can,
well.
you know. Gets the sniper as well. Actually, insta rebuild from Aljosa.
I don't know about that sniper. It's like tough to use it on this map as well, but it's very confident into that play. It's a lot of side blocks. So it's somewhat scary, and GiantDwarf gets the assault support option now with the artillery field officer. He definitely has some decent tools here to pick Aljosa apart with. Artillery field officer bringing in some nice utility versus the sniper, and also the frag bombs being very scary here. For finishing off anything.
Got that strafing run, which is insanely strong. One of the cheapest loiters in the game, and it basically insta-pins every infantry unit on the field, so...
Yes.
Well, yeah, Dutchman opted to rebuild the 2-2, by the way. I just want to point it out, because I think it's quite important that you do that. It's such a strong unit, it's so cost-effective, and in team games, you know, having that vision late game is like... It's just massive.
Yes, vision is king. And Jhiaxus with the mortar definitely can provide some. As well.
We're losing a capture point.
I guess it's all with double Austria mortar is definitely a decent choice.
It's also, allies don't really have that much 80 out yet. Finally, Jhiaxus is opting for us. Oh, it's actually a second syscam. Never mind. You do have 80.
Yes. Just staring at it. Sniper. Aiming for the Grand, but tools coming in. DC is prepared now.
Not enough to camouflage it. It's not Code 3, so no insta camouflage. Fire. Look at the position of GiantDwarf's blob here, right behind Jhiaxus' army. This could be decisive.
There's the AA though. They need to fall back a little.
Snare on the quad, rifle late, insane pickup there. Decrease the sis gets a conscript. Catastrophe here from Jhiaxus on the left side. And
yes.
Aljosa is so far away with most of his units, he's just unable to help out.
Yeah, he opted in for the Vanguard operations, but yeah, the issue is it's so late to get out here the command on time, because you just need to get the plane first, and it's a little bit more costly as well. He gets the commander out, but damage is done already.
He's gonna get another sis gun here.
Yeah, this gun is gonna die, I'm afraid. Yes, it does.
And what a great play there from GiantDwarf, being the hammer while Dutchman is the anvil. Great teamwork.
Yes. This is Smite gonna die here, but there's the suppression. Yeah, it's gonna be
trying
close
to pick
here
it
to
up.
grab
It's gonna risking the pack 40 for it. There's the second pack 40 quad.
Oh, gets the pack 40 now though.
Gets the
also,
quad though. I don't know if that's worth it. Playing on the margins here. Artillery field officer very low.
So it's gonna be the pack 40 for Jhiaxus, so that's some trades here. I think it's about even, maybe.
Survives. Yeah, even I'm not so sure. I mean, quad going down is very bad, because you want some anti-air, right? You're gonna want to rebuild that eventually anyway.
Well, at least they managed to get 2 AT guns back here, so that's also something.
Also, Mando's out now for Aljosa. And the glider, of course. Courtesy of the Vanguard operations.
And no smokes yet for the commandos here.
This sniper is...
Sniper's in real danger, but maybe it's the bait here. AC's diving in, there's no Grand behind.
There's another 2-2 though.
Oh, 2-2 goes down.
Yeah, but will he get out with that ASC? He could block it here with a 2-2. Oh, no stop commander from Dutchman.
It's the smoke. Round attack.
Attack round? Oh, attempted but missed. ASC escapes there, okay.
Very fortunate, yes.
I mean, it does remind me a bit about game 1 with the Command Panther doing similar dives here from Aljosa. It's definitely seemingly his preferred playstyle, diving in for kills like that. It's so risky.
Yeah, I mean they're behind, so maybe that's the call here. You gotta risk it if you wanna come back.
Desperate. Rifle nade. Nice dodge there from Jhiaxus. We have Centaur coming out from... I'm loving this Centaur pick. It's the best unit in the UKF roster.
The Centaur. It's quite late though.
Yeah,
but also access late with the tacking and everything.
It's such a good unit though, and it also means that Jhiaxus doesn't need back tech for the quad. I think it's just a solid pick.
Yeah, Jhiaxus with the T-34.
Surprised to see allies getting their mediums out first. We even have a fuel cache from the Axis.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit misplayed from the Axis, like not paying that attention to the tacking here. Of the micro somewhat.
They're also going for some pretty expensive composition. The giant was 4 grand and an artillery field officer.
Yeah. It's expensive. Yeah, it's interesting, Dutchman and Jhiaxus, they're still uncertain about the doctrinal choice, so Jhiaxus is waiting, I guess, for the correct choice, and I guess Dutchman is scared that the choice could be still the ISU, and he doesn't know about it. So he's waiting for that.
Dutchman smelling blood, looking for the sniper, hits a mine though, and immediately ASC there.
Nice mine.
Yeah, this sniper is... It's killing 2-2s, man. It's mere presence.
That was not the mine, but the sniper.
No, probably was the sniper.
Critical shot. Good use of that.
Running to stop the decap there.
The allies somewhat now makes it back into the game.
I will see if they can do a similar. I mean, match in general is a bit similar to game 1, where the allies struggled in there early, but I mean, Jhiaxus has lost so much in that early fight there with the flank, so we'll see. Definitely a bit
fuel
rougher, I'd
catch,
say, in game 1.
From Dutchman, there's fuel catch.
Yeah.
He wants to have very early on, I think, a Brumba, I would say.
We are losing a sector.
Potentially, yeah, he's going up tier 4 now, so it's a straight Brumber play, and all GiantDwarf with the pounds 4. To get that fuel
Some
back.
variety. A double Brumba would be very risky.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to give up all the momentum from the early game, right?
Yeah, also for getting Giga from 2 players is even worse. Double Brumba. And I mean, Aljosa tends to play somewhat aggressive with diving. But yeah, he got the front unit for that with the centaur as well. At least for diving, a Brumba.
I'd love to see a rifle nade here from GiantDwarf from the sniper.
Nice attempt. 6-pounder is ready.
Gammon bomb on the Grens.
Nice.
Should be dead. Yes, indeed. Drops the
Yes.
LMG as well.
It's the LMG, I guess, for this section.
A lot quiet in the western front.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Yeah, there it is. In the queue for Dutchman.
That's very decently back to the game, I would say. Bring in the triple VP control. We have 16 kills for the sniper. Centaur finds the pack 40.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
It's 2 models. Almost gets deep. Look at the center go, man.
Nice kills for the centaur already.
So look at this
Nice
Mando. How is
coming
that
in.
not revealed?
Yeah.
Mandos are so disgusting.
The ability
So yeah,
is
nice
ready.
play from GiantDwarf using the engineer. Stopping the triple VP bleed. And we have now the Brumba for Dutchman.
The capture point is being overrun.
Dwarf here.
A new S-mines, I think. Yes.
I'd actually love to see him plant a teller over there. Because if you know, if the center hits it, he could like do a maneuver with the Plancy 4.
Maybe place the teller into the S-mines. So
Oh, that would be
if you're
something.
trying to crush it.
Like a
There's
giga,
those sweet
giga
people
booby
over
trap
here.
if an infantry walks in it.
That is actually that might trigger too early, depends.
Cat is out for Jhiaxus. He's got the double 80 position there, finding the Brumber. Yeah, I
Can he
agree with what
deploy?
you're saying. Allies are slowly getting to a very comfortable position here.
Yosha finds the S-mines, but he's alive. Capping.
Mortar hit! Dutchman not paying attention to the center.
Using the gun.
on our territory.
Yeah.
It's painful. Also finding another mine here from Jhiaxus on the left hand side. Yeah, both teams with some decent mines. I guess just Aljosha saving up the ammunition for the strafing support.
Yeah. Also got, of course, the frag bombs as you mentioned there. I mean, like the strafing run together with like an infantry push, you know, you can, if you find the 80 guns, you use the strafing run, force away all the infantry, and then dive the 80 guns with the infantry. It's very, very filthy what you can do with this ability.
It's quite costly. He's needs some more ammunition.
Another grenadier.
Just coming in.
Peril here.
It's, to die, I think. Yeah, that's the issue with the Brumbo.
Our attacking hammer
I think
tactics are
can
ready
help
for
out
use.
with the Gren. Gren seems to be giga placed. It's gonna live. here. Oh no, no dice. Surprised he still had the
Air
side for
support is
that
coming
one.
as requested.
That could be a dead catch as well.
It's moving up the tanks, but not really finding the angle. There we go.
It's a big map for not having any medium tank here to be found.
You could have missed the cash. That's... Oh no, I almost got him the tanks and the cash to that. Okay. Nice. Dice rolls right there. Hit the gun misses, 54 misses, everything lives.
It's the counter sniper from Dutchman.
Oh really? Oh yeah.
It's reasonable.
AC here, going in for
yeah,
the Panzer IV. We also
It's
have
strafing. Yeah, he doesn't even need it, I think. The
Yeah,
AC just finished it. So.
a bit unnecessary. Might have expected there to be a second vehicle.
Yeah, that definitely changes the odds here for the allies.
Oh!
Ooh, what a
gets the
caddy!
sniper! Oh, it's...
So
disaster
unfortunate. Might
after
even
disaster
wipe
now.
another
The
unit in the
Jhiaxus.
retreat.
Just one more volley.
That's good. Oh, that's such a
How
blast.
did this game turn around so fast? I'm not even sure.
I guess fortune and good plays here from the allies.
And now Aljosa is gonna do the Brit style.
GiantDwarf.
Trenches everywhere. Yeah.
And with a Panther, Aljosha with some mines here defending the fuel.
This heal bunker, I'm not at all complete. Got the arty there from the sniper, base arty.
This AT guns aiming for the sniper. Could get a lucky shot though. It's possible to finish it off. Unlikely, but possible. That bunker's not gonna
What
live
I'm
here.
hearing, it's a Panther from GiantDwarf. A bit surprised they didn't actually just wait for the Tiger there, honestly. Tiger was around the corner for him.
Might be scared of AT Overwatch, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
fair.
I might expect Jhiaxus to play that since he didn't reveal anything yet, so could be AT Overwatch, I guess.
Heal
That's
bunker
that
actually
reason.
survives that, that's weird. Also, Aljosa has to cancel the he had a combat in queue. I think he's just gonna wait for the AVR.
For the crocodile. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Somebody's still
Oh, Panther is trying to snipe the sniper. Oh no, actually he's gonna get his
70
enemy.
pounder.
Yes.
Jerry's got
Can't tell if
200
that's
points
genius
remaining.
or... Oh, Panther, look at the
Panther.
caddy! Lots of frag bombs on Aljosa's position here. It's the Vickers.
crew has been lost to enemy action.
This dies.
BOBER finds himself in a
Panther in
very
danger.
strong position. Yeah, a bit over.
Panther might die here.
AC and 6
Still
pounder.
in the angle. It's gone.
No typhoons ready yet. Need another half a minute. BOBER is actually snared here. I don't think he can follow up with anything though. Cat is really double pack on there, just open. Jhiaxus, you can't pass this opportunity. You have to shoot at the eating
I guess he missed it. He missed
he
the
was thinking
window.
about it, but he decided not to. I'm not sure why.
Maybe he didn't realize that the caddy's out already.
I mean, he backed it out, so he definitely saw it. I don't know what he didn't like about it.
It's strange. It's always a danger to attack. Yes. Oh, close.
Ooh, that was so close.
New Grenadier squad is ready.
Well,
Yeah, no.
Germans in need of repairs.
Allies with a nice VP lead by now.
I also look at their army, but they're almost both pop-capped. Meanwhile, Axe is struggling to get past 50.
We should providing some sight here with the sniper, I like that.
Yeah.
Very decent. And now they can finally bring up the 17 pounder.
It's gonna be really
take a
difficult
while.
here with the Axis loadouts to deal with that.
Actually, he might just
17
use the heavy mortar barrage. Would be reasonable, I think. Cancel
Mortar
it.
barrage?
Yeah, from the artillery field officer. He's doing it now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Also, holy Centaur Vet 1. Just deleted that pack.
At least they can delay the 70 pounder being constructed. It costs them quite something in terms of resources.
We cancelled it though, so he gets a refund. Or a partial refund.
They really don't want it to set up though. And Centaur's coming in, there's no strafe though.
Yeah, this Panther though, I'm not liking here. Yeah, there's the Ram, there's the Typhoon. Panther might be dead here. It was a bit too early on the snare, but you know, so I think the engine should be fine. It's gonna set the box a bit wrong.
Sometimes in. Jhiaxus still with no doctrine. The Panther might actually live for that reason. GiantDwarf's coming in to help. Yeah.
This is all over the place.
Oh, he bounces the Panther. This gun hits the target. Panther misses the shot. Or gets another connection.
Still alive. There's still planes.
Depends now on the plane. They might focus. Oh, they focus the Brumber. Brumber dies. It's actually even worse. I think.
Panther just can't go in here. There is no way.
Yes, Panther's gonna live from Dutchman.
I think there's another plane strafe.
Let's could capitalize greatly on this.
Oh, this is messy, but Allies definitely still getting the overhand here with the Brumber wipe.
Yeah, and they still have the triple VP control, so that's deadly.
80 VPs for Axis.
Another strafe from the Centaur, missing all the targets. Comet Zorg. Because Aljosa changed his mind about the 17 pounder. Yes.
I mean, he's got so much resources, he could get it as well. He's just sort of been chilling. Axis just trying so desperately to stabilize. They get the decap in the center, they're gonna get the left.
Yeah, they have some time now. They will get one VP neutralizing the middle one.
Also one machine gun trying to reach the right side VP, but there's mines everywhere. Good work there from Aljosa.
I might reach it though, but commandos are coming in.
Yeah,
that might be dead MG42 here, pretty sure.
It's desperation, you know, it's...
Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna make it behind. Might even take it to defend.
Basically,
but...
Amazon...
oh, Centaur gets snared.
Oh, the cis guns, but they spread on the Katusha! There's double Katusha.
Fortunate. Panther's still all not ready.
They're still getting
Alpha. Alpha gets some models from the 6 pounder, but...
No. Some models implies plural, Andre.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's 2 models.
I thought I only
It's
got
not
one.
So it is notable. Because it's 2. It's still good enough, really.
Well, this
But
is
yeah,
potentially the final push attempt here from the Axis. We got 2 Panthers at the ready. They are holding left for now, but there's flamers approaching, a bunch of Soviet angry conscripts.
And Dwarf's coming in for his fuel side again.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Dutchman might lose his side. And another Werfer barrage here based upon, is it the artillery officer? Artillery officer, oh, they steal the Vickers. Yeah, I almost forgot about it. It was hanging around there for quite a long time, and I guess finally GiantDwarf managed to grab it.
That
From the
was
frag
from the
bombs.
frag bomb, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's been quite a while here. Oh, Centaur comes in with the emergency war speed, but has the
Oh, he's gonna use the vent
behind.
1. He's gonna pop the vent 1. Just do it. He doesn't even need to.
Yeah, you can't do it, I think, because of the Panther. Panther's gonna finish it, most likely. Yes.
Doesn't actually get me. There we go. Panther running. Where's the second Panther? It's all over, dug up on the left. No help coming, no Steiner.
The Dutchman is gonna get it's the engine damage. But Jhiaxus will finish up with Panther. Nice ramming from Jhiaxus in this one.
Definitely. Also a Panzer Grenadier MG42. Making easy work of that, and there we go. Axis throws in the towel.
Yeah, we have the tie break already in the first map. It's 1-1. Allies OP indeed, I assume.
Yeah, I think, you know, Axis still has some chance of winning, so I think you gotta nerf them a bit harder. I'm joking.
I would say still major leads Allies nerfed with no Pathfinders, but as you can see, you don't need the Pathfinders.
Yeah.
Allies can just handle themselves.
Chat asking here, yes, there is Commander Terminator, so you're only allowed a Commander once per series.
Per player though, yeah. Most players are rather unlikely to change their choice of the faction, so it's most likely gonna lock the team. Unless, who knows, maybe Jhiaxus might want to switch, but
I'm actually very surprised
see.
about the outcome of this game, because early game Axis, I mean, specifically GiantDwarf was just destroying Jhiaxus, and then in the end it was, I guess, just Aljosa slowly just forcing GiantDwarf home.
It's almost shocking how close it was to the game one.
It's very, very strange outcome though, I think. Because I can barely not even imagine a better early game for Axis, and they still just got base locked without taking that heavy losses. I don't know, very strange outcome.
Yes, so there's a strange outcome, but for some reason it doesn't feel surprising since game one went like a similar way, I'd say. But yeah, Axis in both games somewhat showing the game, I'd say. And Sniper with 29 kills, I like it. It's definitely some good work here of Aljosa with the micro, of course.
If you average it out though, it's basically 15 kills, because he built 2 snipers.
Yeah, true. Well, he was
then
floating,
again, I mean,
so.
the snipers basically got like 2 2s killed by simply existing. So that's also like Axis just throwing 2s for no reason. That's eventually going to catch up, right? Yeah.
They traded well with the first sniper, yes. It's I guess not the worst deal. A sniper for a 2-2 can go either way, but yeah. In return though, Aljosa with more manpower, not having the bleed upon him, being easily able to rebuild. Also, like stats wise, in the overview, you can see Aljosa with very nice KD here versus GiantDwarf. That's like devastating for GiantDwarf. And
yeah,
even
there was
Jhiaxus.
S-mines and stuff as well, so it's difficult to tell, right?
Yes, well, I would say it's a pretty nice KD, like 113 kills to 63 losses for Brit versus Austria is very good. Jhiaxus is also not trading too bad, 113 kills to 118 losses. Seems very good, strong versus Austria as well. Yeah, overall army value wise, at some point, yet again, the allies just breaking away with the masses here in terms of the units, and Axis really failing to catch up, also losing some units here. And yeah, points health wise, yet again, Axis actually with some decent gaming here in the early game with the map control being somewhat ahead here until like minute 20. And rather falling apart, and thus the allies taking in the win here in the end.
Spawn 1 and 2 for Axis.
Yes. And here we go. Game 3, Grand Finals, Tier 2 Cup, and it's GiantDwarf and AngryDutchman yet again as the Axis, like in the Game 2 versus Jhiaxus and Aljosa with the allies. And we will have Aljosa facing off as the Brits, GiantDwarf and Jhiaxus facing off AngryDutchman, so it's the same pairs like in the Game 2. And there will be conscripts, but the assault infantry sections. Yeah. Interesting.
I actually thought he would go aviary here, because I feel like this is an aviary map.
MG42 team is ready for action.
I guess Land-Lease is fine as well. Just you really gotta commit the assault sections early.
It's interesting. It's double section with just one assault section.
Yeah. Do you think he is gonna go UC with this?
No, I don't think so, since he went for another section. So for some reason he doesn't believe into the Wasp on this map, but he did on Winnikendong. Might be also some feedback from the last match. Maybe he expected the UC to do better and was quite disappointed about the result.
Yeah, I mean, he
wiring.
Managed to get a 2-2 kill, right?
Yeah. But I guess overall UC didn't have really an impact overall in terms of finishing off units at all. PS wise as well. But just costly spent ammunition.
You did point this out last game, but Jhiaxus never picked a commander last match, so he's got free reign here to select the same loadout.
Quite a bold move, but succeeded with it, so fair enough. It's been very nice defending the MG from that flanking.
But the cutoff is lying open, the assault section is gonna make quick work of these pioneers, I'm sure, and it's coming in as well.
Yeah, 2 grants should be enough for scaring away the sword sections here. Yes. Nice trench from Aljosa already.
Yeah.
For defending the fuel.
So make it very awkward to get back, or ever steal rather.
We have now installed a field hospital at headquarters.
Might need a flamethrower here for GiantDwarf.
Yeah, that also always feels so bad for us to get. It's somewhat easier actually with open early. But as Austria, it's very awkward actually, because you're gonna need like a machine gun or something to shoot at that for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I guess it's still the best option we got for it.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
There's no alternative for now, like mortar, full trench. It's quite some investion as well. Maybe best to get to pioneers instead.
Cutoff is a bit open here if GiantDwarf opts for it. Seems like he won't.
Territory secured.
A very defensive start here for GiantDwarf. He's not gonna interrupt.
Honestly, defensive start across the board, I'd say. Seems everybody's quite content with current positions of their territory.
Aljosa did something, but only got that very one assault section for some reason. Almost feels like he rather went for the doctrine just for having the strafing support as an ability to call in.
Yeah, the Typhoon.
I would say.
Yeah.
And it feels like Jhiaxus might be praying for another non-doctrinal victory, maybe. Nice merge here.
Yeah, Yeah,
just
very,
in time.
very clutch.
From
this-
behind these old sections. Might finish off at first Gran, but he aimed for the wrong unit, so that
Yeah,
Gran
I
is
think
gonna live.
if he aimed at the other one, it probably
now
could
build
have wiped
armored
it. So it's
cars.
got like red cover on the
Yes, I think that would have been a wipe.
an awkward position for him now.
Okay, 2-2 for GiantDwarf.
Our soldiers are trained to
Look at the
advance
MG in the middle.
rapidly.
It's actually just slightly flanked by Aljosa's section there.
Might not get out because of the Gran firing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe GiantDwarf could go now for the cutoff, but he doesn't want to do it.
Oh, I hate the
Yes.
sandbag from Jhiaxus on the fuel.
Yeah,
That's
odd.
an ugly ass sandbag.
Enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Also, I don't like this from Aljosa though. Leave fuel. I just keep a section in there at all times, honestly. Like it's doing its job.
yeah. If he loses that now to 1 Gran here from GiantDwarf, he might have a real issue.
Yeah, I mean it's just a lot worse of a position.
Jhiaxus supporting himself through the house. But it's red cover.
The bunker is now
Cover
a
is
field
indeed
hospital.
the pain of the map.
That's the one thing they improved with the Core 3 version is the removal of all the red cover, but then they fucked up everything.
Yeah, that's the only thing they did.
Combat infantry now have access to additional
One step
equipment
forward,
and
3 steps back.
tactics. Jaeger light infantry ready for duty.
Oh, 5-man Grans from Dutchman. This is not the first time we've seen him opt for this. So I'm liking
Yes,
that.
that's surprising.
Yeah, I mean, it proved
Oh.
very useful last time it did it, I think. Probably didn't have that big of an impact on the end result, but he made it work then, so...
Yeah, the thing is, actual 5-man Grans lose to 7-man points.
So does
And he
LMG
gets the
Grants most of
trench.
the time. But though the AAC is here, that's some nice play from Aljosa. This is just the benefit of having Brits in the team game loadout here. Having this vehicle this early. It's gonna layer on the Grenadier snare there. Very nice for Dutchman.
It's all but well. But yeah, so
We're gonna-
far, very even game.
Yeah,
It's going like a roller coaster up and down here.
definitely a bit of a passive play from both teams though. We have Monkey39 in chat asking about the 5-man Grants, and I would say they are a bit... It's a controversial subject because everybody has such conflicting takes on them. I think the general... The like general idea of them is that they're bad. Run it now. Alright, back a bit later than we were, but
Yeah, it's good.
it's fine. We got a Jaeger
Something
command
going
squad
on.
as well from GiantDwarf. Actually, this is the
Hurry,
same
surface
commander
reporting in.
as Jhiaxus was playing game 1, right?
Yes. Yeah, he likes that one as well, since he's a Donny 1 player. Like he I saw him playing it quite a lot in the tournament. It's far Jhiaxus and him are, I
Just a
think,
good
the only
commander.
player using it so far, yes.
I mean, the only thing you're really missing that's like really good in
Late
yeah,
game,
as a
yeah.
tactician.
It's something for late game, I would say.
What do you think? Like, the only thing is like elephant.
They're like
That's like
big skill planes.
I mean,
or
it's got
frag
fucking
bombs.
the anti-tank strafe is good and the LAD can work.
Also Panzer Tactician, I would also consider more late game
Yeah,
than any
yeah.
of them.
Panzer tactician is definitely like the major miss on this one.
And of
guess
course,
no,
yes, you could also say elephant. Like there's nothing of those three, and usually all the other played commanders provide something like it, or like the left maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the left is quite
recon
controversial. Yes. I also like the smoke bombs here. They can provide some
bombs?
nice sight here for cheap ammunition, like
For the
loiter
command
run.
squad, you mean?
no, as an ability of a doctrine.
Oh, okay. You mean the smoke strafe?
Yeah, the smoke strafe. Yeah. So Oster does have it actually as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually one of my favorite abilities in the game. It's so well designed because it has like 5
Exactly.
Like that's how a good ability is designed, and then you look at the UK abilities, they do a million things. It's like no, just make it do one thing, and then you can use it in different like situations instead of being like super specialized.
Access is coming back strong here.
We also had a quad out for Aljosa, by the way, so very light vehicle.
Yeah, that's intense.
Meanwhile, Jhiaxus, no light vehicles whatsoever, only opting for a 120mm, courtesy of Guard Motor Commander, the final commander pick.
So,
Pressure here.
eventually he has to use some doctrines.
Yeah. It is a very strong pick though, it's arguably the strongest pick in the game when it comes to commanders. Definitely one of the most popular.
It's a bit nerfed though, but
Guards
it's
troops
still
ready
good.
for action.
How it's only 120mm that's like lost reverse, right? There's nothing else nerfed.
Yeah, the retreat, yeah.
I mean that's not even that big.
For that reason, some players who love to spam that actually don't use
Our
it anymore.
territory is falling into enemy
It's
hands.
interesting.
I feel like 120mm is like the worst ability in the commander. Also Storm's out here for Dutch.
Yes.
Struggling versus this white phosphorus though. Also have Mortar hit coming out. Dutchman with his 5-man grants.
Yeah,
That's dead
that's
for
dead
sure.
5-man, yeah.
Now down to 2 grants.
Nice VP bleed for the Axis.
G43s for GiantDwarf across the board here.
Yeah. Besides very one MG42 Grand.
So here's the guards from Jhiaxus.
Who finds the AA.
Background? Did not believe in it. Guess he had an opportunity there with the 2-2 as well, but might be fearing the AUC.
So now we definitely know it's guard motor since there is the guards and the 120.
Loving the teller here from GiantDwarf.
They also might have
Double pack.
figured already what the enemy is playing.
Aljosa doesn't even wanna give his opponent some veterans, he has instantly pop smoke there.
So would have loved to see here as well, maybe maybe even the ISU. Since there's not much from the Axis to do about it actually, besides the frag bombs.
Personally, I'm not just a big fan of the ISU on this map. I think it can be a bit off, because you can only really put center one road you can put it on. You leave your flank.
Yeah, it's true, but it can shoot through anything. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of blocking for vehicles to move around. So it's kind of secure and hard to push here with the setup. The Axis has. Yeah, don't
What do you think about this
planes.
Aljosa dive here? I'm not so convinced about this.
It's dangerous, yeah.
Basically,
Oh, he's
support is
using the
so far
repair
back.
ability.
Yeah.
But there's another pack for it.
Lots of risk. I don't see the gain here. I guess he will find it too.
I think he will survive, actually. Oh, there's the infantry.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna find the pack gun actually. Oh, he's really struggling to get a hold here. GiantDwarf moving a lot of infantry over though. AEC here, double pack.
Oh, gonna
Yeah.
oh.
The quad has
Easy
still got engine
forwards.
damage.
Yeah, he snared it just again. No, there's a lot of G43s, so... Yeah, it's rather poor engagement here for Erosion.
Definitely, I mean that dive was
Also no
so
snare
confident.
from
I
the
didn't see it at all, to be honest. Like,
Gun is ready for combat.
A good choice here with the doctrine. G43 is prevailing here versus the assault section.
yeah. I don't know how much that was GiantDwarf executing and Aljosa sort of just handing his opponent the best possible engagement.
And overconfidence.
Yeah. I mean, it was also like, I don't think he knew about pack gun. If there was only one pack gun there, that could have maybe worked. But if there being two pack guns, it's...
All crews have been
That's
trained to
true.
repair
Miscalculation.
damaged vehicles.
Maybe on lacking the intel here as well. But he could have possibly also executed it definitely more like better. We have the vet one already for the 120 as well. So that unlocks the delayed fuse. Yeah, so we have Jhiaxus,
Yeah,
the fuel
cooking.
now.
T-3485 coming up very early, I would say. 15 minutes. Still no Panzer IV
Yes.
from the Axis here.
And there is one, just outside of the base of Dutchman.
Oh! Yeah, I didn't see it was already out. Alright, never mind.
And GiantDwarf changed his mind. He's gonna go for the BOBER, I think.
Oh, I'm not sure if I like
Sector
that.
under attack.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
the AC is gone, there's double
Oh,
light
that's-
vehicle.
GiantDwarf just scammed. The assault sections just ran straight through a CQC LMG volley and didn't get suppressed. So annoying.
I know it got suppressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably based upon the cover around here being handy.
Both Axis players using the first aid kits quite heavily in this match. Makes sense for Dutchman. Guess it makes a bit less for GiantDwarf.
85's out, finds the Stormtrooper.
Not sure what Dutchman's pack is. It's moving up right now.
Missing both shots, it's unfortunate.
Not seeing any tellers on this side. We know there's one in the east.
The enemy is
There's still
encroaching
no
on our
vehicles
territory.
yet from Aljosa. At least no mediums.
To bring in a landmine. Oh, snare, no. Too far.
Doesn't have the
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have the tag.
which might have been a good reminder for him to get it, because you know
Yeah.
it's so easy to miss out on it. And
He lacks the manpower, but maybe he gets it now.
yeah,
Ah, he's, he's getting it. He's getting it already.
well, a good reminder.
80 grenades now available to all conscripts. Conscripts. Now you can use
Oh,
Molotovs
A
to
dies.
burn those
Double
bastards.
Oh,
pack 40 connecting.
where? I see that.
Around the VP for GiantDwarf. Being in the double packs behind
Oh.
the fence.
Yeah, behind the house. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, GiantDwarf is in a very strong position here, and he's just buying time, really. Brumby, right? So he's happy, even though he doesn't control the fuel. He's just chilling, waiting for the Brumby.
300 points.
So at
down
least the
between
allies,
us
they
and
do not have to rebuild the AA. There's no danger of
Planes, yeah.
scouting loiters or anything.
They don't know that
Just
yet, I don't
strafe.
think, but they might have done the calculations. Brumby is cooking as we speak. Still nothing yet here from Aljosa. Is he taking straight for...
Yeah, I
Is
think
that what he's
so.
doing?
His hammer's
Yeah, he
coming
is.
out.
His army is so weak though.
It's definitely running thin though. Allies now with the double fuel. Jhiaxus is definitely having a good time here against Dutchman, who's
Battle drills
lacking
for hammer attacks are ready for use.
pioneers, I don't know. It's a while here for him to repair. It's near P4.
Yeah. He's got those 5-man pioneers though, the Giga Pioneer.
Yes. Yeah, 2-5 and pioneers definitely would have some repair power. Yeah, even game, which is quite familiar for else matches.
Yeah, definitely. Enjoying ourselves. We are casting the lower tier bracket finals of the 2v2 tournament here. Code 2,
Fine.
T-45 almost finds the Grenadier.
ground attack here, maybe in 42 to 2, but this.
Yeah, they're also having a very just awkward time here with his economy. He's getting a second
Enemy
6-pounder
causing
now,
trouble,
but it's
trying to take one of our
quite a
points.
bit delayed. I think he was hoping to get that comet out even
6-pounder
faster.
anti-tank gun finished.
He got 2 6-pounders, so he's prepared now for the bomber.
Yeah.
Yeah, Comet could come in about 2 minutes actually with the double fuel control, but AngryDutchman.
Jaeger
back
commands
for the
for
fuel.
Peril, it's in the house, mortar pit, barraging, he does see it just in time, that could have been a squad load there.
Very close here. But
Dutchman again trying to get that fuel under control, but he's really struggling here versus the 485. It's gonna snare it, but it's not under the threshold here to get the engine snare.
nice shot here from the smoke. GiantDwarf.
Also
I'm
carry out
getting-
for Jhiaxus.
And Dutchman is stuck. It's a P4, but it's gonna live. Too many side blocks around. But yeah, Jhiaxus is definitely putting some work upon Dutchman's fuel here. Seems good.
Here where the caddy might just barrage
Oh,
this.
frag bombs
grenadier.
might
Oh!
kill the... Oh, that was so
dodge.
close, like...
Yeah.
It was about like 2 milliseconds, I'd say, and it would have died. This dodge as well here.
Easily dodged by Jhiaxus.
Time, which very in danger here with this engineer. It's gonna live.
What do you think about GiantDwarf's decision here to just play for center and ignore the northern fuel? They got the bomber out, but he's only been playing for the center, which means they've had just less income.
It's a tough decision to make, I think. In the end, you're gonna win based on VPs, but they definitely lack the fuel now for a while, so that may bounce back upon them. Might have to send some units to contest. Could easily maybe send just a Brumba for pushing him back. Or just get another engineer with a flamethrower just for that trench here.
Double 6-pounder
Also
now in
an
center. It's gonna force that Brim away, getting some much needed repairs, but it does really suck here for Giant, failing to control the middle with the army comp that he has.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Position very deep, but Dutchman is there.
Might get suppressed though. No success there with the Valiant Assault.
And there's the Werfer as well from GiantDwarf.
It's gonna be in the center. This can actually be really bad for the Aljosa.
And there's nothing.
Thanks to get a single follow. That's some underperformance right there.
Yeah, that's why people don't like the Panzer. There's sometimes it's like that. And we have to comment now for Aljosa.
It's gonna make it even harder for GiantDwarf to get any control in the north, but it's not really been trying, and he seems to be just comfortable holding or fighting for the center, staying close to his teammate.
Marks out for P4.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the vision. Oh, we have another frag bomb. Jhiaxus, very fast reaction though.
Yes, nice
Love to see
reaction.
Attempting to capture our territory.
So nothing, but I guess it was necessary here for Dutchman. He needed somewhat the map control here.
Yeah, he just needs
And-
some space, I feel like.
Yes.
Get his
Caddy's
support
coming in
weapons.
though. For the pack.
Yeah, I don't
Actually,
like what he's
Dutchman
doing
could
here
go
with the
for a
P4.
nice dive here.
Yeah, but the P4 is still
Dutchman,
marked.
but true.
You know, it's a 3-trap or a
Oh,
3-trap
Comet,
with
Comet
the mark.
in danger, but all ground attacks do miss.
Right here from the mortar pit. There's a pack.
Just coming in
We are
again.
losing territory.
Some infantry.
White phosphorus.
Nice phosphorus.
Jason Command squad, yeah. Great micro from all players here. This is actually some impressive stuff. These 6-pounders though.
everything lives.
What do you mean? That's only 2 kills. That's so disappointing for the Werfer.
Yes.
Well, Brumber is now vet 1, which you know what that means. That means the
Bunker
bunker
busting.
buster. Yeah.
Yeah, now
be-
Aljosa really gotta pay some attention how to play this experience.
Egrans with Camel holding down the right VP.
But look, it seems the 2-2 might go in.
I think it's just scouting.
Yeah, it's in an odd position here for GiantDwarf. He might want to go again for the fuel. It seems
He
like
could
such a
try
free
to bait, because
fuel
there is a
point
teller
here.
there, you know, could bait the comet in potentially.
Yeah, I think he rather wants maybe the resource point, but I don't know what to do.
Say that, it's not there's also a ton of mines there now.
Yeah.
The enemy is
That's
taking
strange.
our territory.
That's also like, you're sort of giving up the north by ignoring the right.
Ooh, Bomber in danger since the MG42.
It's also 120 mils.
Panzerwerf is suiciding itself to the Comet. It's very fortunate for Aljosa.
I wonder what I was looking for there.
I guess he wanted to get closer here to the 6-pounders. Possibly being quite disappointed by its performance.
Dutchman is just collapsing right now, by the way. The mark target just
The
reveals all his
GiantDwarf might lose his Comet, but
Oh no! Jhiaxus! Never mind, that is
the
not
strafe.
that's the anti-tell.
Oh,
But I guess the
that's-
T-45 storms also this gun. Meanwhile,
Comet is
Typhoon's in the
dead.
center.
Comet's dead. Yeah.
Yeah, gets it. Did you get the broom? Yeah, I got the broom with the... Oh, we missed that on screen. But
I
everything
guess
happened at once.
it died to the plane. So.
Yeah, Typhoon's picked it up, I think.
Yeah, that's bad for the Axis.
Dutchman got some more breathing room though, taking up the T-45.
Yeah, Dutchman has to carry the game for the time being. But yeah, nice comeback here from Aljosa with the skill points.
Oh, very fair. Can you finally do something? This could be your time to shine. Perfect
Yeah,
prediction. Gets a
next
6-pounder. Ooh, almost gets the second one.
And nice bundle nade. There's still red cover here to some degree. It's gonna live.
Yeah, even with
Yeah,
the
I think he's gonna take that 6-pounder here maybe with his pioneer since he lost the pick 40. But yeah, I don't know what this 2-2 is doing here on the right hand side.
I'd really like them to try to get rid of this mortar pit, to be honest.
Yeah, it's tough for
They could
us to
combine.
out the mortar half. But he finds the 120, I think.
Yeah,
He's
can't
gonna get
retreat,
the
you
dip.
know, with this mod.
Oh,
Doesn't get the beaker though. What? It's a
oh,
hit.
he might die. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like GiantDwarf is just sitting in this mortar barrage. He's so concentrated here and... I don't know, I guess
Pays
he...
off for him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, GiantDwarf still struggling, I guess. With Dutchman, I mean. With the control of the fuel. Get something out of it, but he needs some more units, I guess. He also got the Werfer. Yeah, it's interesting. Both Austria with the Werfer yet again. It didn't work so well last match.
I mean, they've built 3 Werfers this game, right? One is dead,
Yeah.
and then they have one each.
Ooh, did you see that shot? One tapping the engineer from Jhiaxus, 4 models tying to 1 P4 shot from Dutchman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the
Just
second
one
insane
tap,
P4 shot. Dude, look at that P4, it's 28 kills.
Yeah, that's Gigaplast.
SU-85 now for Jhiaxus. They're starting to become annoyed by the P4. Also, this Giga Pioneer has got Sweeper, 5-man upgrade, and a Flamethrower.
Yeah, and that from this Eric last shot. Oh look, he snagged himself the fuel trench now from Aljosa here. GiantDwarf with the play after 30 minutes to come back for the fuel. And a nice Werfer barrage as well from Dutchman, finishing off this here. By Jhiaxus also forcing away.
Got the return fire. Gets the pack. It's gonna be easily weak though.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while to send another unit.
GiantDwarf still struggling with the center. Losing a Brumbar, of course, does not help his efforts.
Aljosa with, I think, a new Vickers here maybe, or recruit Vickers.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Oh,
Worms.
Stormtroopers, yeah.
Yeah,
Bye.
I don't think Dutchman saw the T-45 shot there. Does manage to destroy the Sys gun, but losing the storms for it, I don't know if that's worth it.
Yeah, that's
another
definitely
massive
not
push
worth
in the
it.
center, by the way. By GiantDwarf. Force away the Vickers
Nice
from the
barrage
front.
though from the...
Water pit, yeah. Almost ready.
They gotta find some push here for the mortar pit that could turn around the game for the X. Oh, Dutchman is behind with the Faust upon the the caddy. Now might just finish it off here
There's a comet
with
tank ready to
the
go.
Mallards? I'm not so sure.
I think that's possible with the STG actually. The STG has a lot of bullets, so you might get it, but
Oh, the crush
Jax
savior
is
though.
there. Yeah. Can only be saved in Kotu.
That costed him Grand down.
Yeah, Grandstone. Nice play from Jhiaxus.
We're from the 120 mil, but
Yeah.
it's positioned so well behind these logs. Most of the rockets just hitting the tree.
We have a new comet for Aljosa as well.
Oh my god. The mortars.
Almost one clip. Yeah.
Dude, this trench built on minute 0 still being so annoying.
I guess he could go in already with the Pioneer for the decap, but he doesn't wanna. Oh, Comet's coming in for the Werfer. Misses somewhat the shot, I don't know, it's so odd.
Yeah, only the AoE.
That's following up, I think it's gonna die, yeah. It's if it goes down.
Well, 85 going in as well.
Jess
Caddy
is in
coming in.
danger. On the left. 2 is gonna die as well, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, there's the snare. Oh, that's actually a comet, I think, for... It's a comet.
Maybe. I don't know if the P4 can go in. 2 went down as well. I think
There's
that was a Hail
packs
Mary attack.
undertaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So comet
But
trading.
SU-85 plus 33 is here. Could get the
He get Pioneer dies. I think P4 could live here.
He's not following up with the SU-85. That's definitely a missed opportunity.
Yes.
Well, GiantDwarf is coming through the center. If he finds like the T-3485, he could be snared.
Finds the 120, and the 120 setting up, so it might decrew it.
Losing Grenadier.
No, he doesn't want to decrew it and decap as well.
I don't think you want to risk losing more stuff. He's lost quite a bit there.
Yes. Next with Garage.
Pioneers has arrived.
He's trying to save the packs. Gets the
Yeah.
suppression.
The suppression is actually gonna save it.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Yeah, very dicey engagement. Definitely swung either way. So Jhiaxus now has 2 Katyushas, both ready to fire. Is this
Oh,
gonna be a
that
base
house
barrage?
though.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I think he realized though, he jumped out.
Yeah. No, there's no mortar, but they maybe could even finish it off the packs as a counter. That would have been
Also,
funny.
GiantDwarf sweeper sweeping like 20 mines up north.
Incoming rounds.
In good use of Pioneer here. shock made? No, it's not. Ah, yeah, there's shock.
Here's the Katyushas, one on fire. Second one still ready. There we go, second barrage.
One in the middle. Big gammon bomb deleting the MG42 from GiantDwarf.
Axis losing shit
And
everywhere. Someone touched and
Aljosa's
saved the
gonna get
machine
it.
gun. I'm not sure how that happened.
Yeah, kept just fortunate, I think. Surviving the damage.
That was a creepy barrage, not a regular one.
Yes.
Panther has arrived from the fatherland.
And first Panther's out.
Oh, from GiantDwarf? Yeah, makes sense.
2-2 is in danger from GiantDwarf.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm feeling his confidence keeping it there. Guess that's a vision, but
Yeah,
one
that's
mortar
gambling. He's a gambler.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
I like that P4 though. Dutchman. 39 kills. 27 kills for the 85.
kept alive till now, maybe?
Yeah, that's good. Also now with the skirts, definitely not that easy to kill anymore.
SU-85 is just such a presence though. It just exists and kind of nullifies all the Axis armor here in the south.
So if she would be coming back or not. Changing his mind twice. Just
Also this Egrans basically acting as we have commandos at home, you know, hold fire and be there. It's gonna bundle from camo. I didn't actually sweep all these mines that it discovered.
it's quite the reverse gameplay in the classic Ostad versus British.
Katyushas, Fortress Dutchman, gotta pull back. Oh,
MG is
machine
still
gun.
alive because the models are glitched far away.
And I pushed him away.
Oh, nice with a barrage, but
Second one, Chatty
Yeah.
Barrage. It's just rockets hitting everywhere.
it's the Rocket Armada.
Somehow that second tank survives.
No creeping, I guess.
Oh, frag bomb
frags
on
in the middle.
Survives though.
Yeah. It's definitely rather poor for Dutchman and for GiantDwarf.
Yeah, I think he's just struggling to get a good position with his units. Like he's got the double pack to the 2, but he's just struggling to get a good spot for them because the amount of mortars, you know, in the city is basically uninhabitable for your support.
Yes, it's like the mortar pits just counted very well the axis here. There's no KW.
Yeah, it's like
To
he's
deal
sort
with
of
it.
forced to play north, but he doesn't seem to actually
Our
want
opponents
to.
are seizing a sector.
There it is indeed, the phosphorus shell, but already too low on
Yeah, I'm
HP,
surprised
and-
Vet Zero Guns wins that actually, but I guess that's just the trench. They took so much
Yeah,
damage
yeah,
on
yeah.
approach. Yeah.
Aljosa using the phosphorus grenade too late here. And we have Dutchman with Bloomberg.
Second Rumbar game. See if this one does any better.
Yeah, sending it for the middle possibly. I guess Axis plan might be now to play right and middle side.
Yeah. That's sort of what they have been doing. It's just
And newcomers.
meat grounder in the south, but he's definitely been struggling too hard with making progress versus Jhiaxus.
It's the third combat, by the way.
Third comment?
Yeah. Yeah, he lost 2 of them already.
So Rocket Authority shooting simultaneously. I don't know, Verf in the center. Actually gets a decrease.
We've lost an anti-tank gun.
Yeah, finish off the AT gun.
This is a
It's not-
T for
it's good.
76.
Oh, barrage upon the engine is repairing, but they live.
Pack still present though. Is this a creeping? I think this is a creeping, right? I can't tell.
I think it was a regular. Depends on the target.
Sort of all over the place, the entire map is seeing
Too many misses here.
Oh, dodge the bundle there in the center. Gets back into the trench.
It's very fortunate having the trench here to defend the middle. To give the Axis a tough time dealing with them.
Somehow holding on to the right side, eating a lot of mortar though. Same in the center.
Imagine the 5 Grands would have the incendiary focus here, that would have helped everyone. But they don't.
Dutchman is struggling to get a single good engagement.
X keeping him floating.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Jhiaxus is pop cap, there's not much you can do. Could attempt an all-in, I guess, with like Martin. He's, you know, they're happy with the current situation, so why risk it?
Yes, I think Jhiaxus is happy with his control over the map.
Smoking the 600.
Pip with 27 kills. But
Yeah, I was about to mention that. 27 kills. Definitely some heavy lifting. And while on the east front, in the south, Catty finds the pack. P4 one hit away actually. SU5 using the focused sight.
And that's a good kill here from the back. That 2 as well are getting destroyed here.
Yeah, Dutchman is getting deleted.
Yeah. He runs thin here. Like, Jax is really focusing his forces across the left-hand side while Dutchman trying to help defending to the middle.
Yeah.
Bumba.
This map is very difficult to play once you get this
in danger. They're gonna get snared.
Also,
base barrage! Oh my, finishing off a Grand.
Might even get the... That was actually a creeping barrage, that's why it was so accurate. That it... God damn.
In the meantime, Aljosa losing 6-pounder, frags coming in.
Frag bomb on the Vickers, gonna give him a
Vickers is gonna die eventually.
Yeah. Could see the mortar falling here actually.
Yeah, that could be the play here.
Actually no, there's
2 packs.
too much crits.
There's double AT
lining them
well.
up, but...
GiantDwarf gets scared.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of now or never though, because the cat is just fired. You know, you have some
Can't even finish the max edit because it's done.
He risks it with the Panther, but...
Yeah,
the
Panther's
also
really good
combat
enough.
bounce him twice. The Panther.
It's a good job here with the delayed fuse, I think, from Jhiaxus, just providing some help here. I feel like Dutchman very needs a Panther as well. He has a lot of fuel, but he lacks the manpower for that. Next cat is coming in at the base exit. Oh, that's pain. Yeah. Leave some decent damage.
It's just sort of a terrible position for Dutchman to get in, because he's in like a tunnel where it's like impossible to get out, because I mean look at Jhiaxus' position, it's just insane. He sees basically everything with this focus sight location. Checking or staring just straight at the base, and then with the 2
next base barrage coming in with
oh my
just
lord.
regular barrage, but the scatter is insane.
I mean he's so close. Actually that was also
is it even oh yeah, that was it was strange creeping for the scatter. And Dutchman in real danger, falling apart here, and he really struggles finding the manpower for the Panther. He definitely needs greatly the Panther.
Giant Dwarf has the arm.
Oh, double miss, double bouncy from the ATGs in the comment. That looks very odd.
Oh, but here comes the Soviets from the side, but this might actually open up Dutchman to make any move here to break out of his shell. He's so stuck in this base.
Yeah, Dutchman is gonna live.
He doesn't have the pushing power, everything is so damaged. Did he lose the Giga Pioneer? No, it's stuck repairing.
No, it's repairing.
That seems futile. I mean, that's gonna go down just next.
He doesn't have the manpower to rebuild it.
There, I guess. I mean, he can tell Giant Dwarf to make it. Yeah.
Now he's gonna lose the Pack 40, I think. And before losing it as well, but he's gonna lose it.
The enemy still has 300
Dutchman
points.
is starving basically to death with the
The
manpower.
next cat here.
Yeah, it's double cat.
Where can you go?
Oh, kills everything.
Dutchman's army comp here. It consists of 2 1 health brands, 2 tanks, 1 HP, and a pioneer.
Good news is the bunker still lives with the healing.
This pioneer is Giga Shadow. He's got a flamethrower, a sweeper, and a 5th man upgrade. But that's all he has basically. It's the Giga Shadow pioneer versus all of the Soviets.
Look, he's coming in. I think maybe he's coming in to finish the bunker here.
I mean, he's got 1,000 manpower. He can build 3 of these tanks. He can just keep throwing them in like this.
Oh.
The
Yes.
Dutchman is fighting back with sticks and stones.
Yeah, it's like late war accurate Germany.
Yeah, here comes the typhoons, and yeah, there's just no escape here. Giant Dwarf is trying to hold on, but
He gets the bunker, so it's a trade.
the Allied might.
Combat's diving.
Kinda
We have
real,
a Panther from Dutchman. Actually, they could even massively throw his somewhat as well. They have 2 Panthers out now. But they can
They can
get
rebuild
those
everything
double
though, but if
combats.
they can get the here, I mean,
Ayosha
I don't
can't
know.
rebuild, but yes, Jhiaxus can.
This is very messy actually. At least they're making it interesting. I mean, look at Jhiaxus production queue.
Yes.
It's the Soviet war machine.
Look at the 2-2 play from GiantDwarf. He just makes it behind the 6-pounder. That's nice.
There is another player on the field. Aljosa is gonna swing around here. Typhoon in the air.
Yes. I think 2-2's gonna die, no. Oh, it's gonna
Whoa, what
live.
driving there from the wind.
Imagine he would have went to even for the caddies finishing.
Yeah, that could have been a possibility as well. Honestly, not too bad from the Axis. Giant Dwarf took a massive hit, but he can sort of
Yes.
rebuild a lot.
Can't believe he didn't see those caddies with the vest free on the side. Or maybe he didn't pay the attention because the side should be pretty big here. 65 from the 2-2. Oh wait, actually the Panther's coming in again here for the
Looking for the
combat.
comet, I think. He's gonna get snapped for
Oh,
his
it's,
trouble.
I think it's... No, he's not gonna get snared. He's gonna get it, I think.
Honestly,
Yeah, he
amazing
gets
plays
it.
here from
Oh.
Giant Dwarf. They are staying in this
Keeping
game.
2-2's gonna die. Oh no, he missed, but... Oh, the Pintle also doesn't get the damage.
Giant Dwarf is paying attention to this microing everywhere.
Yeah,
Love to see it.
good job. Giant Dwarf.
He's single-handedly
And he
keeping
gets
the
another
Axis.
Panther.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Yes.
got a serious force, man.
Oh, nice Surfer barrage as well for the middle VP. Giant Dwarf Surfer, 17 kills, that too, not too shabby after all. Now just Dutchman needs to send in the Brumba again for the middle to stop
Dutchman's almost
the VP
so
bleed.
sad. He's got 70 pop cap, but looking at it, it looks like 40.
Yeah, it looks like he left over from some pizza you ordered. Your friends taking, like, just picking off, like, the best slices and
Diner will come, don't worry.
it's like someone eating the your salami of your pizzas.
I mean, they have time. They have 250 VPs now. There's still a chance. It's very slim, but it's definitely... chances have improved the past 3 minutes or so, I think, for the Axis.
Yes. I think if they both dive hard, Jhiaxus, actually Jhiaxus
yeah, I was
could lose
thinking the
everything.
same. 3 Panthers could definitely do some serious damage. There's only... is there sys guns? There's no sys guns from Jhiaxus. It's actually...
They don't even have to finish the tanks. If they kill the caddies from Jhiaxus, he's kind of done for. Like, that's the only thing they need. Like, those vetted caddies, they're the biggest threat for the Axis right now.
There's a Firefly out with tulips.
Oh, nice. Worth a barrage. Finish off the, I think, a 6-pounder here in the middle. Nice rifle grenade. Yeah, forcing it away. It's actually coming in for the other VP though. There's 2 pioneers and a panther. Oh, that 2-2, that's dangerous.
I know, he's
actually the crit shot finish it. Oh my, the mortar, yeah, that's good time. There's a lot of tanks.
That's not only a strong squad, it's also all their vision.
Oh, now the SU-85 is very low. Oh, I think now it's the time to dive. Maybe finishing off that Zoo here would be handy. It's that free.
Yeah, that's a pickup, that's small.
Yeah,
but it's something.
It's actually decent because SU-85, right? That free is definitely very strong. So killing off a deficiency, that helps. And Dutch was sending in the P4.
I think you should honestly just keep it down there and just wait for an opportunity to dive the caddies.
Yes. Now since the SU-85 is gone...
He just instantly gets T-44s whenever he do his production.
Yeah, it's gonna be 4 T-34s. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Like, you gotta now pray for bouncing the Panthers. Dude, it's a lot of Panthers, yeah.
This is Axis comeback, man. Dutchman is looking stronger than Aljosa.
Oh, yes. That's cool. Actually, Dutchman might even get another Panther somehow. But it's hard army convoy.
There's no 80 guns remaining for the allies. So Panthers is a really good choice versus all the army.
Oh, scary Bertha Barrage coming in, I think.
Fire or Burma in trouble potentially? You see tulips? There we go, tulips! Connect once, connect twice. One more shot necessary, I think.
You can't dive it. Here's the... Oh, we might get the snare. Yes, he does. Dutchman with the snare here.
Oh, they're on the Firefly pad. Oh, they gotta go for this, man.
Oh, we're not going. I don't know, there's just one con. I guess the con snares them. Yeah. Second Panther from Dutchman is ready waiting though. And oh, caddies are very close in right now. Yeah, that's...
Typhoons was ready for Aljosa, so I guess they could have popped that to save the Firefly, but...
Yeah. Oh, we know the caddies are firing. If Dutchman dies now, that could be worth... He could get... one caddy maybe. But he's just sitting here.
It's so risky.
I mean, they are quite exposed, yeah.
They have no information. Look at their LOS. They're basically blind.
Yeah, but you know, the Firefly is snared, so there's not much for defending it.
I don't know the Soviet army comp though.
Now they're going
also
in.
Second Firefly in queue for Aljosa. What a game.
It's gonna help allies a lot.
This is so even.
Perfect rush coming out. Aljosa's not moving.
On the center!
Oh, he's not moving! Yeah, that's that free section.
At least gets one section. Yeah.
But it's good. Nice grenade as well from GiantDwarf. Yeah, deleting off the veterancy here for the British player hurts a lot.
It's also like Aljosa can't really rebuild like Jhiaxus. So losses for Aljosa hurt so much more. It's actually removing units. Although these T-44s, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, now it's maybe the time to follow up here. Could finish
I mean,
off
yeah,
two
but
T-34s at
You get
least.
rammed and then they're so expendable.
GiantDwarf is
these
also
T-34s.
coming in. Oh, but
Double
Dutchman is
Firefly,
very
though.
scared. Dutchman's very scared.
Tulips on the Panthers. Double tulips. One Panther.
Dutchman is
Definitely
gonna
want to go
help, you
down.
know.
Typhoon's coming in.
The enemy is reduced.
Gets one Panther, but
Need the returns.
they don't feel confident enough to go in. Like they could have finished off all the armor, I think, here from Aljosa. But Aljosa,
1 HP.
yeah. They're too scared. They also had frag bombs. They could have greatly utilized these frag bombs for failing the armor here to fall back for the allies, but now opportunity is gone. Next weapon burst coming in.
I don't know, man. As long, you know, these abilities are gonna have to be down. So I think once this is over, they could potentially burn again.
Now frag bombs are being used for just the con. Jhiaxus not paying attention. Or misses
He was on the
the
one side.
target.
That's questionable.
Okay, now GiantDwarf is going still in with the Panther. He
Fight
got
one
another
Firefly.
Firefly.
Holy shit, Axes are doing it?
Yeah, it feels like it. Axes are
What is
here
this
with the
game?
Giga comeback.
I mean, Jhiaxus basically has like 200 pop cap available in terms of resources.
Red
No
Bull
way
has-
everything survives. That's insane. Double cat into that blob, man.
Yeah, it's just a roller coaster what's happening here.
Look at this
Really
storm.
good.
Targeting of vehicles
Dude,
is
do you know what he should do? Yeah, Shrek! Yes! Yes, Dutchman! Shrek, storms, find the cactus.
Oh, the stormtroopers,
Yeah. He's gonna do Shreks on them. And then he just needs to find the caddies. I love that. I don't know why they're not cloaking though. I actually have no idea. Are they being revealed by these? I don't know.
Oh no, they are they were misplaced. Oh, Firefly's coming in, that's free. Might also click the tulips. Could have maybe finished with the
Doesn't click them.
tulips and the snare here.
He might want to save the tulips for Panthers, because there's so many Panthers. And we're gonna flank him one from GiantDwarf through the center.
Oh yeah, GiantDwarf, another connection.
And this is kinda pulling the trigger too early, Dutchman. I don't think Jhiaxus has even realized there's a storm with Shreks there. What is
He
this
didn't,
game?
yeah. It's weird. Instead of waiting,
Yeah, okay, he
outplay.
definitely pulled the trigger too early. I feel like the wing call for
lose with
allies is to get
Stormtrooper.
rams in.
Oh, nice grenade in the middle. Might finish off another section. Oh, it's too late with the follow-up here with the G43s.
Might finally get some of these T-44s. So Jhiaxus should just ram here. Like, why are you on
Bounce.
ram?
The Firefly
Ram
is
and
also
get
coming.
escalator 5s. Like,
Oh, next stick might put dice to the caddy. Now the
Here
ram
we
is
go, here
coming
we go.
in.
yeah, ramming
Yeah,
action. The
Gets
stall.
in damage. GiantDwarf's coming around the corner.
Bet
Oh.
3 Firefly there, though.
Gran is behind. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. No, he doesn't see it. There's the caddies in front of him.
I don't
And
think he has
stopped.
LOS, man. Yeah, he's too blind. He doesn't see the caddies.
So close to revealing it.
Panther survived
34
somehow.
dies. And those caddies are very lucky here. 47 kills, 28. But yeah, it's not looking good for the allies.
Look at Jhiaxus production queue. 3 SU-85 skills.
Alright guys, T-34s don't work. We gotta change the plan. It's SU-85s now.
What's next? 3 Catus in the queue? It's
No, next there's 3 T-34 85s, I think. But for now we're believing into SU-85s,
sector under attack.
I guess. You know, it's only a final, so you gotta try around a little bit with your builds. for the next one.
Also approaching 60 minutes here. Both teams
Yes.
still above 100 VPs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
Nobody's
yeah,
gaining or losing any
close
VPs
to
right
100
now.
across the board.
Now it's calming down a little bit. Maybe players... Oh, that Werfer, what's it doing? Don't do it, GiantDwarf. He
Honestly,
did
he
it.
might just want another Panther, man. But yeah, I don't know.
No,
he doesn't have,
no,
the
doesn't look planned here. I guess that's the tiredness of the 1 hour game here.
Yeah, definitely. It's also game 3, you know, but it's a best of 5, so there's a
Now
few
just-
more games after. No matter what happens.
No Jhiaxus, just gotta send in his caddies as well as some gifts here.
This is some
That would be-
great entertainment in this series so far.
Yes, definitely very well balanced teams here to find the performances.
We're back. We somehow survive the...
2-2 is in danger here. I mean, that 2-2 is also such a key unit for GiantDwarf with the side here. Still being alive. Does a lot.
He did remake the command spell, so it does have the flares.
Oh, Brumba. Nah, live.
It's 7-man cons, man, you can't kill those.
Caddies coming in, I think that's probably for the Pioneer here. Barrage. Yes, it's still living, but Dutchman
Pioneer is
doesn't
the Giga
realize.
Chat Pioneer!
Yeah,
Rest in
it's
pieces.
dead.
07.
And yeah, Zeus are being readied. Yeah, I'd
Well,
say
most of Dutchman's armor is ready, I'm not sure. GiantDwarf.
yeah, definitely axes are ahead, but not with the map control. They gotta do
I mean,
something before Aljosa rebuilds. He's gonna get a comet out now, so they would be best to push now and get in some kills or something.
Yeah, I mean, I
before
don't know.
that happens.
The army comp from the allies is completely different now, though. Jhiaxus has 2 Su-85s.
Yeah. I just changed it over the course of very limited time here. And I guess Dutchman is not so aware of it. Oh, Panther's coming over from GiantDwarf. Max out for the P4. Oh,
Su-85s, man.
Jhiaxus gets stuck
Oh,
on a very bad
Are they
road here.
communicating? If you're going from behind,
There's skill planes being fought, no frag bombs,
Typhoons.
no use of Stuka into tank strafe. It could have been deadly here on the road, but...
Yeah, looks like the planes
Oh,
just...
Panther's diving in. That's a dead Panther here for GiantDwarf, I think.
Oh, it's such a half-assed commitment, though. They gotta go all in. They can't, like, half-ass it with this. One Panther goes down.
Panthers
Second
go
Panther
down.
goes down.
Oh, now there's a skill plane strafe, but...
Yeah,
kind of missing
Strafe
moves.
gets one SU.
Nice incendiary ball. Boomba's in the
Still
middle.
it's storm kicking. Oh, T-45, 1 HP. No way it gets away. Oh, then there's the comet.
Oh, one... Yeah, Dutchman now with another commitment gets one caddy. That's big, actually.
Oh, missed that. Dude, you should keep going. Why are you stopping?
Now it's getting dangerous.
Firefly bounce.
But it's one Panther going in, one going
One
out.
at a time, yeah, it's like half-assed commitment. It's like fucking going
Yeah,
on.
it's so hard.
The Soviet
We might
production,
have-
there's a new
oh.
Su-85.
Oh, it might finish off the other Panther here, yeah, I think so. Yeah, half commitments here definitely taking its prices. Might lose now both the Panthers, so Aljosa with the Giga Chat, rear push here. But both bounce anyway. Presenting everything. Finishing off the P4,
No, the
yeah.
hero P4.
I guess that's the throwback from the Axis.
Yeah, definitely feels like volleyball. But I mean, yeah, Axis might get the middle star with this, but that costed them some
They're still
units
off,
they kind of
far
struggled to
away here.
replace. Yeah.
GiantDwarf doesn't have the resource. Oh, he finished the tiny repairing. Firefly.
Something to this 2-2.
Wins him some time, yeah, because now Aljosa has to rebuild the engine. Yeah, so far the mortar pit's still living with 32 kills. That's pretty decent.
An engineer unit is ready for action.
And we have the
T-45, by the
usual.
way, has 65 kills.
Oh, finish off the unit.
That's 65
Yeah,
kills on this tank.
That's fine. That's
That's
it feels
some
like a KD.
resourcefulness. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, GiantDwarf building that Brumba now doesn't have any Panther here. That's odd, I guess. We can't rebuild.
As long as they're holding the center though, they're buying time with this whole...
Yeah, double
Allies can get the
Brumba is
story
gonna
eventually.
help a lot. They're gonna struggle with that because of the double Brumba. Aljosa's not in, so...
I mean, every minute they're holding on to this star is one more minute they can rebuild.
Yeah, definitely. We still have plus 100 VPs, so very good.
It's also funny, like for Axis, the fuel resource is still relevant. Oh god. But for the allies, they don't really care as well. I guess Aljosa
I think for Aljosa, yeah, it's still
yeah,
relevant.
but I guess Jhiaxus is the only player here that's like infinite.
Okay. So 2 more Panthers ready. For
Attacking
Dutch.
T-45.
The Axis is still pretty decently in there.
Dutchman has 2 Panthers again, finds the SUs.
But
not
missing
committing,
shots.
man, it's-
Oh, the SUs are turning really bad again, at least one of them. That could be the opportunity, but Dutchman is too
Yeah.
scared.
Honestly, I don't even know if he. I don't think he has luck. Panthers are unsupported and they're basically blind.
Look, if they would go in, they could just one-shot maybe one SU-85 here, but...
Yeah, but he doesn't know, you know. If
He
there's a
even uses the
T-34
repairability. I mean,
If there's a
he-
T-34 he just gets rammed and it's like, you know.
I guess Dutchman wants to play it safe. as well.
I think it's just caster perspective, man, because looking at, you know, the Axis, they're so blind. I think GiantDwarf should really just put that 2-2 in like the center, so they're like constantly have vision at least.
Yeah, it's very far off, not providing anything. It's kind of funny, this peak ran here on the right hand side also sitting there. It feels for like 20 minutes.
What do you mean? He's got
Defending.
5 kills, man. What more? They don't want to see
Still
any
in the
more
game
war,
for like
man.
half an hour.
We went for vacation.
Yeah, it's like a reserve unit
Yeah. Also got these
behind the
storms
front
here.
lines.
Actually, this is a
Yeah.
fresh storm unit. It's not the same one.
Yes.
Oh, Firefly
Yeah.
finds the Panther! Yeah, there's just not any follow-up really.
Yeah, that's poor for Dutchman.
Also
can
really good
rebuild,
shot
I
from
think.
Aljosa.
Oh.
That
Well,
might have
he
been
built a
attack.
pack instead of another Panther, even though he somewhat has the resources for rebuild, kind of. Alright, Storm is going in.
Thank you,
Yet.
Firefly. There's not much in terms of anti-tank here on the Axis
Oh,
side.
Dutchman
anymore.
gotta help,
Panthers.
but he doesn't. Oh no. Yeah, that's Firefly. It's gonna be a trade, most likely. Unless it's not. Seems it's not. That could be the end for the Axis. But they're really down on their knees in terms of army value. He's sending in some more frags, but frags missing everything yet again.
Stuns him. Also, Panzergrenadiers,
No.
it's your time to shine.
And-
Bundle!
We are losing the
Bundle
sector.
not really that well. Could have been
Might have
better,
expected a
yes.
dodge, but yeah.
Just 2 dice now.
I think this is finally
17
decisive
minutes.
enough. I don't want to count them out too early, but that felt very decisive. Axis down.
GiantDwarf was gonna
Zero
get a
at the time.
Panther.
Yeah, but I mean, they had like 6 Panthers earlier and they couldn't do jack with that, so...
The Dutchman loses the doesn't have the manpower here. Maybe bunker busting? No, it's already been used.
No infantry, it's literally as long as 2 vehicles versus this armada of Soviets.
Yeah, Yosha managed to rebuild here in time.
I think it was just too much indecisiveness. I'm wondering if their communication slipped
would
up
say
and
so.
they were like, one didn't want to commit and the other person wanted to commit, because I truly feel like they had that one chance there earlier.
Yeah, I think there were multiple chances, but
Oh yeah, I mean it's
the execution was
70-minute
optimal.
game, there's gonna be a million
Yeah. Yes.
changed outcome.
Yes. Well, they want to finish off Dutchman, it feels like.
Yeah, they're going in. I mean, GiantDwarf is coming.
Yeah, it's a Pantadar.
He's gonna get an
GiantDwarf's
SU.
Oh, he's aiming for the wrong unit. Oh, he's aiming for the correct unit, yes.
Finally. There's a combat coming up his rear.
Yeah, it's a lot coming in general.
This Panther is gonna have to do some heavy lifting considering how outnumbered. Those are the fire.
Yeah, and it's also Jhiaxus just bringing in two more
It's also like-
SU-85s.
Yeah, wiping the SU-85 doesn't matter because it just has a
Rear Panther.
SU-85s. Every pointer.
It's the Soviet industry. It's running.
I like that game.
Well, packs all died to the caddies.
I mean, you
59
know,
kills.
Axis, they were almost clawing back into this game. You know, 40 minutes ago, base locked by Dutchman's base.
SU-85
So.
tank destroyer ready.
Dutchman's bringing in another Panther, but one detail to notice, I think, is not like the
He has
Allies
no
were
units.
ahead,
That's a detail.
and compared to when the Axis were ahead previously, the Allies are really committing. Like they're always just going in, taking down one Panther, so the Axis cannot actually rebuild in a nice army composition. They're really well doing that. Yeah. But they're really committing something, so they cannot rebuild. The Axis sort of
Especially
failed to do
Aljosa.
that before.
Aljosa is like, he always jumps the gun. You know, he's a shark
Yes.
bloodman. I think Jhiaxus
Yeah,
definitely
he's
had some
like a
opportunities.
piranha.
Like, I think that T-34 comp he had earlier, he was struggling with because he was playing it too passively. He should have been so aggressive. But his passiveness with the T-34s allowed Axis to move back into the position.
What's a Panther doing? It's desperate.
It's desperate. It's 60 DPs.
Yeah,
looking
and he
for
finds the
something.
double SU-85. Yeah, I guess that's the anti.
What a
It's
great game, though.
strafe, but it's poorly placed as well. Just gonna left, and that's the last Boomber down.
The Axis are so stubborn. They're still playing.
So you might say little build or a mistake here with the double Boomber from the Axis. Maybe
I'm not so
Panther
sure
would
if
have
it
been
was a
better.
build or a mistake. I think this was playable. I
Yeah, I mean,
definitely
very
don't think
late
it was a
game.
build or. But
Ah,
I mean,
yes,
just
but good game.
Mad match, yeah, mad game in general.
Dutchman left with 3 units.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all or nothing, and he lost.
I mean,
Look
the
at that,
Dutchman was like out of
58
the game
kills.
for so long, dude, and he managed to claw it back.
Yeah, very nice fighting of all players, of course. 58 kills for 1 grand. I think that one survived the entire game from Giant
I'm
Dwarf.
very
That's
curious
impressive.
about Jhiaxus unit stats here. So he built 4 76s. Wait, what? This doesn't make sense. Oh wait, okay. He only made 1 T-35s.
Yeah, the 85 with 86 kills definitely did something. 66 kills as well for the caddy. That's a devilish number. Yeah. I mean,
Very
caddy is
interesting,
quite the devil itself. Let's see. A nice game.
Very nice
Yes,
game, definitely. Like, no complaint. That was entertainment through and through. Wow, Aljosa made 5 comments? I feel like they must have died so early, though. 'Cause I feel like he didn't make that many. I was always wondering why his threw away comets off screen.
Yeah, I saw he lost a lot of
He also
them,
made
yeah.
5 quads. Did you notice that? He made 5 quads?
Yeah, I realized that he lost 3, I think.
Oh, it's
At
not 5. Yeah,
least...
3. Yeah, 3.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't even read numbers. I can only imagine how tired the players are, but they have more games coming up.
Yeah, it's just 2-1. I guess they could finish off now the series 3-1. That's possible, but there might be another tie for the ace game. That will be interesting to see as well, if that happens.
Mm.
But yeah, it's also now attrition warfare here for the players as well. Got the stamina for taking in the win.
I mean, it's also like allies so far 100% win rate, so we'll see here. Now that we're switching spots, it's gonna be Dutchman and GiantDwarf with allies if they keep that win rate going strong.
Gotta be allies again, unless all the players reach the state of being so tired that not being able to finish off the axis anymore. Maybe axis being a little bit easier to play somewhat in the micro, I don't know.
So
MG.
I would assume they're taking a break. Yes, it seems that way. So short break before we jump into next game.
Yeah. Overall stats, I guess, are also interesting. But yeah. Actually, Austria very struggling with the KD. GiantDwarf, I guess, doing pretty well versus Aljosa here. Dutchman with a rather poor KD. Jhiaxus doing decently, of course. A lot of high damage outputs here, naturally.
That's also interesting, though, what Dirt is pointing out. He says it's a better map for KW than Ostier. I'm wondering, you know, since Aljosa and Jhiaxus, they're definitely bringing one W play compared to GiantDwarf and Dutchman. So maybe that just naturally gives them a bit more of a favorable position from the get-go, having OKW in the roster.
Yeah, I think it's a better map for OKW, but you maybe want to have a mix here of both. That's probably the best. But yeah, both Dutchman and GiantDwarf definitely preferring Austria. So it's fair enough. They're trying out the best allocation they can have as a team. That's double Austria. You gotta respect that, and I guess you can also say what a game of them on this map for that one. So after all, possibly the correct decision here for them to make. They just lost very closely here with a great comeback to the Allies.
All right, chat. Short break. I'm gonna go grab something to drink. Approximately 5 minutes or so, I'd say, because they're still gotta set up the game and stuff, and then there's some observer delay. So we'll be back in a few minutes with game 4, right?
Indeed. Photographs as well, army value wise, you can see Aljosa very struggling here to get back into the game. Actually lowest on army value for the entire match. Even lower than Dutchman, surprisingly. For most of the time, almost. For all the time. But yeah, Gia, very strong here, consistent with consistency and everything. Bringing the stability, I'd say. Taking the win here for the Allies, so definitely very well played by Jhiaxus, especially, you could say. Banking also a lot of resources for providing something to deplete here, making some trades. And yeah, always being stuck like somewhat with the army pop cap here. Also paying good attention, not losing his decent core infantry here too much during the game. So that's very well played. But yeah, you could say somewhat the same about GiantDwarf, though losing eventually most of his army here in the end. But yeah, that's quite naturally, I guess, at some point. It's been past 1 hour here as well. But yeah, GG's, I guess. Yeah, points held wise, of course. Also the Allies, I'd say overall with a little advantage. Dutchman with a tough time in the game for quite a while. Being sort of locked into his base. So we have game 4, Grand Finals Tier 2, and it's Jhiaxus as the OKW versus AngryDutchman as the Soviets, and it's gonna be Aljosa versus GiantDwarf as the US. Gonna be the same pairs like the last match, but it's now GiantDwarf and Aljosa on the different side compared to the last matchup, and on the other side, indeed, it's gonna be Jhiaxus versus Dutchman now.
Very
Dutchman,
different,
I guess.
very different like strategies going into this, because we have US instead of UK, and we have double OKW. So Already see Stern Pioneers charging the field. Kobold coming out. Only one Kobold though. Oh, Jhiaxus opting for an early Fusilier.
House rush from Aljosa.
Yeah,
He's gonna get it.
Players. Yeah.
Gia seems just to go for the VP. GiantDwarf realized. But yeah. Dutchman with the yet again the same role, defending the fuel, and it's gonna be the same role again for Aljosa. Yeah. So
interestingly,
it's like
no wires on the houses, which is a bit strange.
Target secure.
yeah, they might wanna use it for teleporting fast across it, possibly, or even playing more aggressive with OKW.
Also, I still have music on.
You're not allowed to wire from inside or like construct anything from inside.
Yeah.
There are many things you can construct, yeah. But yeah, they're not wiring anything at all. So.
Yeah, that exploit is specifically not allowed.
Yeah, to the surprise of some players, but yeah.
You're allowed to deny a door, but you can't be building or constructing from Garrett.
Exactly.
Right,
It's allowed.
Harassment in the north.
Some
Dutchman.
players said it's even allowed to construct from inside house in regular tournaments. But I do not agree
You've
with
always been
it.
allowed to wire doors, just not from houses. It's been somewhat consistent in tournaments, but let's talk about the game. Kubal here getting snared. Very early snaring from the Dutchman. It's gonna make him pick up a Kubal.
Didn't expect that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Good job, yeah.
Also, GiantDwarf managing to steal the building under the nose.
Yeah, he's gonna succeed. Oh no. Well, that wasn't really necessary, I think, to insta-retreat 2 units by one incendiary.
He had such an awkward setup though, because he would have to go back through the red color as well. And there was only an RE in the house. So
Actually, I would have went forward to the Storm Pioneer.
oh yeah.
It's still medium range, and it's possibly 3 rifles with 1 Storm Pioneers. So you might just nuke it away, and then you get the house, and then you can just bank the house. But now Aljosa got the house and sandbags. Like now he's in a very decent position, and it's gonna be really tough here for GiantDwarf to push that back. But he has indeed the urban assault equipment, so he may do something about it, I'd say.
Yeah. So as you mentioned, we have urban assault. Meanwhile, we have Aljosa for elite armored, so 2-1 already coming out. Of course, he can't go for Spec Ops as we already mentioned, Diamond Eyes, because he chose Spec Ops in game 1, was it, or game 2? I don't.
It was game 1, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, he already played Spec Ops, and this is Commander Terminator, so he can't run it twice.
Not sure. Oh, hits the mark. It's the mark. Interesting. Panzer Fusiliers, 2 of them. No Fox
Liking Dutchman's map control, man. He's got center, he got north, he's even harassing the munitions here.
He's gonna get the house with the Pioneer. It's gonna force. Oh no, he's not even using the house. Could have used the house in that engagement.
He knew about the combat engineer.
He's gonna lose that engagement. It's just not model here. Maybe he's not paying attention. Maybe miss micro. Plays a bit tired. GiantDwarf. Surprisingly holding the VP.
Yeah, but it's... I don't know, I don't like this engagement at all. It's so bleedy with the 2-1 and the...
Oh, Dutchman coming from behind with the snares.
Oh, yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah, he went for 4 conscript.
Oh. Nice play here, but...
It's not really gonna
I guess Aljosa realized maybe with the map hack ability could be from the Cuban or with Decisive.
Could give his
Or maybe
teammates
game
some
sense.
breathing room. But yeah, he does get the cutoff, and he hits a mine on his way.
This G43's out, Captain a bit in danger. Yeah, looking
is he
good
pushing?
resource-wise.
He's gonna get snared for that.
The allies, yeah. Oh, nice snare, yes.
No
But
double
he's
snare.
not-
Oh!
Oh, he
was double
gets
snare,
it.
yeah. I missed
Yeah.
that. The animation is
great.
honestly so hard. Just
Yeah, it's so many rifles here. There's the burning tree as well. Looking.
that's the second unit lost this match so far. They're both Kubels, of course.
Looks good for the allies, indeed.
Meanwhile, Black Truck out for Jhiaxus with a pretty forward battle group. Aljosa keeping it a bit more conservative.
Could work.
Oh, I feel like I don't see this battle group position that often. Usually it's more like in between the players, but forward towards the cutoff. This feels a bit out of...
No, it's a
Out of the
classic
way.
position.
This is a
actually.
classic position? Okay, never mind.
Maybe you would put it a little bit more to the right because it's a bit it's more protected a little bit to the right, but yeah, it's not too bad. Like just like a few meters to the right, that's all.
Meanwhile, AA is out for GiantDwarf. Quite nice here into the 2-1.
Dutchman is still waiting for his doctrine. Would actually go B4 here maybe with the forward tier 1. That would be funny, but Gut Mortar is also of course a good choice.
Yeah, I think Guard Motor is a bit strange since he opted for 4 conscripts, which can make it a bit difficult to fit the guards.
I like guards. Especially on this map, you can surprise the player with the guards with the button. Like hiding it somewhere behind and then going around the corner butting it down.
I'm not saying guards are bad, I'm just saying it's a bit awkward with 4 cons.
Officer has reported for duty.
Yeah, we will see. Dutchman, some time to decide though. They should know that X already chosen the doctrines, right?
Yeah, definitely. I guess Jhiaxus isn't that clear. They only know Fusiliers. Wait, no, he did opt for Storm Officer. Okay. That's gonna be the reveal.
It also doesn't do anyway too big of a difference. I wouldn't play JT here anyway, unless maybe there's IC, but it's not possible.
Yeah, I think like it's just a better pick on this map, I think. That's
For
getting the
wise
right
man.
side here, but the cutoff is being captured. Also, Flak is gonna move up. That's actually gonna be really big back for the allies. Well,
Overall, they had some resource advantage, but look at that 70. That's a nice timing here.
yeah, definitely. Ah, actually, is it? 9 minutes?
I think it is for else. I would say it is. Often we see 70s in this cup so far at like 10 minutes or
Also,
later.
it's,
They still do super good. That's a very
good.
early to say. Let's go double grenade here. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a nice vibe.
This was a triple conscript killed all along. Obviously, this combat engineer is also in trouble.
Yes. This is just scared of the 70 line. 70
Kevin there,
is
but it's
coming
awkward
behind.
angle.
Yeah, you can't find a good angle here at all.
Oh, this conscript holy bleeding here. Oh. It's just
It's
Jhiaxus in
probably
this
gonna die.
position.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was costly, to say the least.
Yeah,
2
it's
conscripts
poor for the
down and
allies.
2 units down to 1 model. It's gonna be very tough for Dutchman to get back on the field. But he's got the T7, you know. Can't count it out. It's a great pick here on the
Next snare
Raquel.
now, but 70 so far, not really with the best shots. Been better.
I mean, you know, he's getting that veterancy.
I've been paying here with some units, but with some decent map control. Meanwhile, though, Aljosa is quite succeeding himself. And work with bars out. Very consistent.
Definitely, you know, if you can keep this map. It's good, right?
Yes, I would say the major issue for the allies is right now probably still GiantDwarf.
What the fuck was the M1 shooting at there? Pretty good.
Maybe try to aim for the sandbag.
Captain opens up fire misses as well. Life falls on the mine.
Enemy forces
M1
capturing
finally
It's
finds
mining.
target.
It's mining
Yeah,
from Dutchman. But he knows now. More Panzer Fusiliers coming in, of course.
We got Rangers out from GiantDwarf.
Oh, nice. Rangers. That's
I've
low.
honestly seen so much play in this tournament. I don't remember last this much play as it has seen in this tournament.
Yeah. Rangers so far are doing well, I think.
Rangers have also been performing so insanely. Basically won every game I've seen them in. So maybe new meta.
It's the Ranger
Or
World
maybe that's
meta.
just maybe that's just
Might
the
a-
next best thing
This-
after Pathfinders.
Yeah, you might actually envy that, especially these days in Code 3. Code 2 rifles are just another tier. It's a Code 3 these days. As I've heard, for now.
Oh, Sis opens up and misses though, that's unfortunate. Mr. Dutchman. Here comes the Rangers, mad flank incoming, there's a lead. Target.
Oh, nice. They already got the upgrade.
Seems to be
This
stopping in the
AA.
center though.
Oh. Hurrah at the AA. Gonna get the
Oh,
snare.
the mine though, the dodge! GiantDwarf so far, Flak was snared by the conscript. There is a Raketten though, Rangers finally hit the mine. Should have a grenade, no. Pops into the house.
Ah, they're in the house. Safe now. Tank some damage here.
Yeah, I think he just wants to get rid of the suppression.
Oh, AA is in danger.
Yeah.
Oh, everything
Yeah, but
is.
mad
Ranger
attack
might
now.
die. Major might. Oh, I'm pretty sure Ranger's
No,
dead.
GiantDwarf, come on, pay attention! Oh man, that's...
He didn't. That's a
I hyped him
misplay.
up so hard and then he does that.
It was like, oh man, misclick. I wanted another rifleman. Time to deplete them. They suck. Yeah, that's unfortunate for him. Yeah, it's quite even so far. And there's the Major coming out for GiantDwarf. It's not too far off from the Sherman as well, I guess. Oh, A is coming in deep. Just lining up behind.
Siskan
70's
though.
coming. I missed the shot.
Not a misstep in the Siskan. Struggling to get connections on the flank.
It's Barrage, T70 trying to ground attack. But there's the truck still.
Raketten and Flak, this could be
Yeah,
the end for the
Raketten.
T70. Dutchman is paying attention now.
Nice. This could be enough.
You could definitely finish the T70 with a Flak and...
Yeah, but he treated. Nice place for GiantDwarf with the A. Definitely improving in the tournament so far with that one. He's been throwing some A's in previous games like crazy.
I feel like it's just a part of the course with that unit. It's so difficult to micro.
Yeah, that's true. It's nice to see that as well. Aljosa with the MG34. Really helping out. Then we're sending some rifles to the middle. It's good. Oh, that's a risky 70 here. If
That's a
there's
risky
another... Yeah, but if there's another Raketten, he would die. So I would be very scared of that. Like that's how you can waste this 70 by the very instant.
Yeah, that's a fair.
Making such plays. Oh, rifle getting wiped in the middle, I think.
Diamond
Yes.
might, or Diamond, GiantDwarf might be getting a bit tired here in this game 4. Germany's
Give it
cooking though,
AA.
so it's not all over, but
Nice positioning
Very,
from Aljosa.
some very unnecessary losses there for the Allies in the opening.
Yes. But there is the Sherman with the supervise.
Dismissed.
Germans out. 16th minute, barrelage is coming in. Oh, AA might die from Jhiaxus to a ground attack, I think. Oh, missed the shot.
He missed 2 out of 3 there. That was... This Sis performance has not been that good at all so
Yeah,
far this
that's something you need for turning the game around for you. KT-70 will come back. I guess Angry Dutchman isn't giving up for going here for the VP from Jhiaxus on this
only one
defensive
rocket.
side.
That's that one.
Yeah. He's gonna send an AP for any moment, I think.
Is he holding fire here, or why is it not firing? I think he's holding fire. That's very interesting. No, he's not. That's so strange. Why is Raketa not shooting?
Yeah, that's odd.
I could not explain that. Also, Suk Major on the flank. He's actually losing
nice.
to the 2-1.
Yeah, it's the red carp on the river.
Yeah, I
it's
know, it's so
right.
funny.
The red
There's
carp
also
on
mine
the
there. I love Aljosa's setup he has on this field, man. He's got the mine on the just like that.
Pioneer charging into the Zis, but there's also... Oh, yeah, there's also the Zis barrage.
P4J out. We got, of course, the Dozer Sherman.
Yeah, it's
Arguably one of the better mediums.
Yeah, maybe the best almost.
Potentially the best, yeah.
It's a bit slow, but slow.
Yeah, definitely.
But nice utility.
Can be a bit tricky if you go to
Not using
the
here
ammo
the-
types.
He doesn't have the ammo for the piercing shots. Oh.
This gun lining up for the flak. Also, we do have guard motor from Dutchman, so
Doesn't even have the ammo for the smoke here from the MG34.
awesome. Terrible body block in there. Dutchman really needs to get some use of T70.
Capture point is being overrun.
Yeah. But nice play here on the other side, getting in some resources.
Task complete. Crew ready.
70 on a good angle.
Oh, they're nice, yet again new rangers.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's a dive from Aljosa, but
Yeah, he's
I'm
smelling
not sure
blood.
about it.
Shooting heat rounds. Almost deletes the M1.
Swing the gun. They're on the flank.
Oh yeah, finished off the
getting
M1 with the leak.
AT gun has been destroyed.
He just needs to
But
snare it now
now
with
there's
the
this
rifles.
snare, yeah. I guess that's gonna
I'd
be a
really
tie.
like GiantDwarf to go back in here with the HE shells, kill one of these rockets. Because
And
when
we're
the
really
P4
struggling
doesn't
with
have
the
an
ammo.
engine, right?
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
If you would have a rapid barrage here, you could... Ah, okay. Extra
Oh,
captain's
he also
also
opted for
down.
another ranger, by the way.
Yes. I like it, Dutchman's always coming for that VP, he's not giving up. And by the way, in the
Second
middle,
P4J,
Jhiaxus
yeah.
hitting a mine, yeah.
Yeah, but Dutchman lost now the conscript on the star.
Well, this MG is a real pain here for GiantDwarf. Can't breach it. Oh, that... The foot's right here, just lives here. Oh,
P4 going in again.
oh that's...
M1 is crude
yeah,
though.
that's dangerous. Switching the
needs
ammo.
2 hits.
Oh, a bounce.
Yeah,
Look
but
at
he still
that,
needs
the
2
Sherman
hits.
ammo.
Also the blocking with the AA. They didn't set up the M1 with that in mind. Honestly,
Another
hurt him more
tie,
than
it
it
feels
helped him.
like. Oh,
What
that
is this
t-shirt,
M1
what
doing?
the heck?
Took out an entire
Oh,
gun
Oh,
crew.
it's just painful to watch.
Yeah, can't afford losing that M1 manpower-wise. But he got the new one out, okay. Oh, that could have been 2 M1s. Yeah. It's sad.
Yeah, I mean, it was also very big micro slip up there from him, I think.
We have a new T-34 standing
Okay,
by.
85's out for Dutchman. 20-minute mark. Yeah, definitely.
I think you guys in chat who's complaining about the ranger pick have not the other game. You can look in my matches with Andre versus go and see rangers have picked almost every game.
Yes. Rangers for the win, baby.
And the Rangers also ended up winning every single match of those.
Exactly.
Don't have to
It's
further
all
than
about
that.
Rangers.
Also, 85 finds the flag here. Smoking,
Yes,
but I
that's a
don't
bad
see him
flag.
escaping.
And
It's about
it's
time.
gonna be a Raketen here for Dutchman as well. Or maybe GiantDwarf should pick it up. He might wanna have it. Like, he could definitely make some good use here of another one.
People getting very low here, but GiantDwarf not quite in position. Seems like he's rotated to the center. P4 though, quite in trouble here if Dutchman decides to mark it. I guess it's a bit too late now for Kirk. He had the Siska and Raketen and 85 lined up there.
So now Dutchman just needs to get out his caddy, and then he can definitely put some work here on the axis, I think. He needs some decent volleys with that, and some wipes. Oh, it's a Calliope though for GiantDwarf. That's also a nice
Look
choice.
at Aljosa, man. This is like the difference between these players. Aljosa is so aggressive. Look at his position of all these units. It's like
Yeah, he's just
behind
all
Dutchman.
in.
And that T3
Yes,
45, man.
but there's only one forks.
I don't know if this is stupid
I don't know what
or
he's doing. I
five
think it's
heads.
stupid. It's stupid. Yeah. Oh, he's done before.
Thank you for confirming.
Well, we might get the T70.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess the T70 gives up a cannon for it though. Mark was used, I'm not sure.
Probably worth it. Yeah, on the P4 from Jhiaxus. No Calliope's firing. Oh, gonna kill the MG. Yeah, but A is gonna die.
Let's look away to see what's going on the other side. Fighting over the Raketen.
It's all about chaos.
Yeah. What's the Ranger on the retreat path? But they actually get a great retreat path from that point.
Yes. Oh, 85's coming in with the Zis. Misses all the shots. The Rangers are in danger here. They're low on HP. Might gonna die again. GiantDwarf not paying attention again. We might win the engage. Oh no. He's not. Another leak shot. I don't know. That's just not the micro here from GiantDwarf, I'm afraid. But he's gonna get his own VP. Oh, right, gonna cancel the VP, yes. Oh! Aljosa losing Fuchs Grenadier to the 120 combined with the rifle and the captain pushing in. Yeah, indirect fire here is so very deadly in combination with the infantry. Lipe almost reloaded. And there's a caddy coming in, so definitely the ally is getting out here some bleed tools. Oh, delayed fuse. Yeah, Aljosa is scared for that one.
Well, Axis or allies definitely need to start getting some map control here. 150 VP is remaining, 24 minutes in the game.
Yes, we gotta
a very
have
different
a
match
turnaround.
compared to the last one, that's for sure.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
This doesn't even fire back. It's out of range somehow.
GiantDwarf is just really struggling to
Oh.
keep his things alive.
He was just
Those are-
diving in.
Yeah, of course he
Yeah,
is.
gets it, but dies for it. Yeah, that's about the same.
Honestly, I feel like
guess.
he
I
can
think-
afford
no,
this
actually-
enough for them.
P4 is probably a tougher loss here, I think.
You think so?
So,
I don't know, I
for
feel
the
like he's so far
veterancy,
ahead
yeah.
though. I mean, I'm looking at the resources,
that's-
so not really.
Yeah, yeah, that's true though. Allies, I guess, a
GiantDwarf.
bit more investing overall. There's a Katie, yeah.
We invested
That's
all the
the
resources
issue.
into that Kali, so it's gonna delay another tank. Meanwhile, you know, Aljosa just got King Tiger out, so I feel like he can...
Yeah, that's decent for getting a grip on the game here. No.
And this is just gonna force GiantDwarf into Jhiaxus, then he has nothing to do with all the Ubers on the field.
Yes. Yeah, maybe should have went for Jackson here.
He's
Instead
gonna
of
have
the
to.
Calliope. Yeah, for sure.
I don't see them ever getting any stars without Jackson rescue here with King Tiger on the field.
Unless they go for the DPS where there is no KT, I guess. But that's tricky, giving up the middle. Opens a window to make some plays here for the axis.
It's also the VP tick, man. 100 VPs now. About it, double digits.
Yeah, the issue is GiantDwarf, especially having a bad grip upon his defensive VP. Meanwhile, for a Dutchman, of course, it's quite hard getting that one here. Across the fence and the road. No red cover as well.
I'm gonna go for another Sherman, but I don't know if that's the play. If so, then Dutchman has to go SU-85. Also going for Attrition.
Caddy with 1 kill.
We are down to 75 points.
We will take this off here.
Yes.
Lockdown now.
Now the KT will come over. Captain doesn't finish off capping. Bouncing off a shot.
Dutchman taking it right. No, maybe they can't play the first here and just ignore the King Tiger. Once the King Tiger moves over, you know, it's...
Oh, nice caddy barrage, but resort is actually pretty poor here. There's another conscript. Yeah. It's oh, another grenade. Yeah.
GiantDwarf lost all his AT to the King
And
Tiger.
Dutchman lost 2 points. And he rebuilt the Sherman instead of getting a Jackson. That's a poor choice. There's a JT as well. And JT's trying to finish off here at 85.
Right.
It's shooting through the house here.
Yeah, it's using
With
the
the-
APCB HE.
Yeah, and
He
it
gets
gets...
it! One's attack on Jhiaxus!
The enemy. We are down to our last 25 points.
I guess that's the game. That's game here for the allies.
9 go right through that house.
Maybe if that Caddy would have been devastating here when he was like just all blobbing, then
T-34 ready for
could have been
combat.
different for Dutchman, but no, it
Brave
won't.
infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice.
So yeah, I guess the attrition actually creeped up upon one team here in the end. It feels like it.
I can definitely see double OKW performing better.
The enemy has silenced one of our
I don't know if it was...
guns.
I mean, obviously the not a GiantDwarf definitely getting away so many units. Simply
Yes.
not pressing T. And Dutchman, I think, he has lost so much. He got that one flank that so much easier. That's just hard to come back from.
That's the XOP proof, I guess. Every Axis fan was looking for.
All time
Just
Axis
one
gets a
game
win if
Axis
you're asking me,
wins.
dude. Oh! Looking with the Jag Tiger! Oh, he's using the barrage ability, okay.
It's too far.
Well, 15 VPs, an 80 gun and a beam, I guess.
Yes. Every Axis KT, JT fanboy will now just feel confirmed. Fully Axis would have won all the games doing JT and KT games. That's what we have been doing wrong, elpern. Just always gonna
He's
click.
gonna try to kill the KT with
JT.
suits alone. need Zooks. Yeah, they're desperate now. You gotta keep this VP neutral, man.
Enemy infantry.
Alright, somewhat may succeed with that for now, but the German there is definitely living
Yeah, I don't know where the JT is. They could just turn around and one tap.
nice life. Yeah, he's trying, but big ground attack. Well, it's coming
Oh,
in,
yeah,
I guess.
playing it safe here. This is a tournament game of...
Oh. It's gonna ground attack. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice
attack
German.
around Jesus!
We just lost a medium tank.
Oh, 120 finished over. But yeah. Overall, allies cannot afford, of course, losing anything. Oh, now finally attack roll over, and there's even a Sturmtiger. Look at that. Yeah, I guess
The
that
holy trio.
that helps defending.
What a
Yeah, you gotta bring
cinematic
the-
image here.
Gotta bring the holy trio for winning as the Axis. Yeah. It's the only way.
Oh, they can almost shove bingo.
Do something. We're down to 10
In the
points,
game.
damn it.
And then another ground attack. More reliable. Finishing off my unit. Actually, X is running a little bit thin on infantry. Aljosa just with one over and the pioneer. That's fine.
Already one shot. I feel like allies are just running low on units.
Yeah, no
More
worries.
DPs taken, so...
Jhiaxus can bring the infantry. And it's GG.
Very, very confident final game here.
Yes.
Really nothing mistake-wise. There's also a P4J in the base aiming at a cat. Did you see that? I'm just looking over and yeah. But yeah, they're very different in terms of playstyle. You know, I would say Dutchman and GiantDwarf are a lot more passive compared to Aljosa and Jhiaxus. And when Aljosa and Jhiaxus has such a strong early game, they just go kill man, sit back and let
Yes.
the opponent rebuild.
This time they couldn't cope with it, indeed.
Yeah.
Double there, that's the confidence. Actually, Double there also had some good games on else and surprisingly.
I mean, it's not like it was unwinnable last game. It was a 70-minute game. You're gonna claim. I don't know. You have chance at winning.
But yeah, we have a champion, only tier 2. And it's gonna be the team BOBER, right? Congratulations to Aljosa and Jhiaxus. Yeah.
Well, thank you for the cast, Andre. I'll see you
Yeah,
around.
thank you for joining, yes. And I still gotta provide those stats here for the last match, of course. If anyone wondered about it.
Alright,
Definitely
I'll catch you later, dude.
OKW with some nice KDs. Yes, thank you for joining. Have a good one. Elpern, bye bye. And yeah, army value wise, it also Axis pretty good into the game. US always with some decent army value, I would say. Actually, in the graph. Dutchman actually doing pretty well, but somewhat behind, and then the end, of course. Allies with the losses here. And definitely the disadvantage here in the points held as well. During the entire game.